like Kofi does. Everyone's like late.
They talking shit. Nah, we definitely is late though. Let's see if we are live.
Kofi low-key over there like, see, when I leave, motherfuckers start
shit.
being late and shit.
Nah, we is late though. We live? We live?
We live.
Alright, we live. Let's see if we are live.
Kofi low-key over there like, see, when I leave, motherfuckers.
How you guys doing?
What's up? What's up? Boxes look a little funky right now, but I'll get to them in a second. What episode is this? Episode 92 of the Press Start Podcast. We are live. Apologies for being tardy. Your boy was just experiencing a whole new world in that PlayStation VR. It's looking good for me right now. I was worried about the motion sickness, but I think I'm gonna be able to handle it. It got crazy though when the world starts moving around you and you staying still. That's when I was like, holy shit, this shit feel crazy. But I started getting used to it, so I think I'm good. Other than that,
what game were you playing, Jamie?
I was playing Astro by VR. That was the only one I really got a chance to experience. So, if anybody's wondering, Kofi is not here again this week. He is still on vacation, dipping his toes in the California sands. Alex he's not here, but he's here in spirit. I'm sure y'all seen Alex having a bout on Twitter with Mike Ybarra. We're gonna talk about that a little bit later. And other than that, we got Jack. Actually, I'm stealing y'all intros. It's me, host main again, doing my damn thing. I'm here. We're gonna start our intros. Erica, you want to go first?
You can introduce me if you want.
No, I'm good. I'll let you do that.
All right. Now, what's going on, you guys? Sorry we're late, but we're here. So let's get to it.
All right, Jack, move.
What's good, everybody? Hope everybody had a good Christmas holiday. You know what I'm saying? I had a pretty one, and yeah, we here. Ready to get these topics.
All right, Hardhead, you awake or you good?
Sleepyhead?
Sleepyhead?
I got the jokes already, dog.
Snoozy? Oh wait,
I don't think
Nobody
What
trying to
Yo,
talk about
I ain't
the
gonna
fact
even lie,
that Jack
man.
finally got a haircut. They want to talk about.
I ain't gonna even lie. I feel like you were faking that stuff, man. I feel like you saw those
conspiracy?
donations. And I feel like you were faking that
to get
sleep.
viewers.
I don't know, man. It looked like you were trying to smile a couple
Bro, I was
times.
asleep for 3 fucking hours. What I gotta do?
I mean, you keep seeing those bits and those viewership that I would probably fake sleep for 5
Did it
hours.
for the viewers. That's
I
all.
don't look at my viewers when I stream, dog. I just look at the chat.
You say what you gotta
looking
fake
at
it for, but that was your most successful stream, brother. I would fake it some more.
Nah. It's like number 7. And
I put it in there. I was like, this man get more supported sleep than awake.
That was like my 3rd best stream this year, dog.
That was definitely your best stream, but you weren't even talking. That should tell you something.
Fuck you, Jack.
And what is this I'm seeing Kiss movie say? How are you still recovering from that ass whipping? What happened?
Oh wait, what he say?
He said Hardhead still recovering from that ass whipping.
That Christmas Day Massacre, I think.
Andrew, how did I sound like you?
Kiss move was somebody gave him the advantage on Christmas. We let other people pick the teams. Niggas was giving me garbage teams.
Hey, I will say one thing. Meds.
He won 1 out of 3 games and he talking shit, but it is what it is.
I'm pretty sure Meds swept Kid Smooth on live. I don't think he said anything about that, but
Med's coming for the Best Buy
we
title.
all know Meds ain't. Meds just got his Xbox. He ain't held a controller since 2013. That man ain't beat nobody.
Meds, he coming for that title, Smooth. You better
he
watch
told
out.
it in the Planet Xbox group chat, if I remember correctly. Hold up. Yeah, he said
Meds is the new bot, right?
Meds ain't got no. Who got the receipts? Because Hardhead quit game. You lost 2 games, Smooth.
All right. You did your intro. We got 2 guests here, Planet Xbox representatives. Lord Attic in the building. Say what up to the people.
What's going on, you guys?
And my boy Frogs. Say what up.
What's going on,
Live.
everybody? What's going on, everybody?
All right. So yeah, episode 92. We are here. I do want to start the show with just kind of getting everybody's resolutions for just some rough resolutions. I know this might be a little bit on the spot, but just some video game resolutions for the year. I mean, if you want to throw your personal resolutions in there, feel free, throw those in there. Jack, please don't add getting women because we still know that's not going to happen in 2019.
Jack's,
so therefore, save that for the people.
Jack's only resolution is Last of Us coming out in 2019.
Oh man, y'all really pulled up on me like that. That's crazy.
Throwing shots right away.
Shit, wow.
Actually, I'll go first. My only resolution right off the top of my head is to beat more games. I know a couple episodes ago, y'all seen I only beat like 7, what was it, like 12, 14 games for the year.
Yeah, Kid Smooth beat more games than you.
Wow.
That's a goddamn shame.
But I did beat more games than the gaming god BG himself. So therefore,
BG, I don't think he even went into double digits.
he might not. I don't think he was in double digits, and
I think he was like 7 or 8.
I feel like he laughed at me when I pulled out the excuse I got
Kid
married.
Trying to promote in your chat, say, Melon Man, you trying to pay that unblocked tax?
Oh my god! Listen, I got married, and that's a legit excuse. So I know BG he pulled that out too, but yeah, I just want to beat more games next year. Definitely want to stream more on my Twitch channel. Make sure you go follow me, JMain518 on the Twitch, and just putting out more videos on YouTube, more for y'all, and just because that's the stuff I like to do. So, Hardhead, what's your resolutions for next year besides staying awake?
That man ain't even there right now.
He ain't even there right now.
Oh, he ain't here.
My only real resolution is to take my content more seriously, and if it don't really go nowhere with it, then I'm gonna give it up, though.
Just a word of advice, man. If you want to take your content more, just
I'm
word of
gonna
advice.
give it up.
Hardhead, if you want to take your content a little bit more serious, don't fall asleep on streams.
But those are his most successful streams, though. I mean, maybe he's
Actually,
onto something.
he should fall asleep more often.
Do like some ASMR.
What you do is you just like draw some eyelids on your eyes and you just act like you're asleep like 24/7.
That's funny.
Just don't talk.
You have like a series like falling asleep with Lardhead or something like that.
Don't give it up though. I think you're doing pretty good, man. I
think that's the only occasion I've seen both Weapon Wheel memes and Press Start memes make memes about you.
Word. They might not be the same people. You just might have revealed that.
Oh, they might be 2 different people.
It might be the way the memes was flying.
The memes was popping. Oh my!
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Everybody was making some fire ass memes. I ain't see a single bad one though. They had one put me in a barber chair, had me knocked out.
That was the Jay Harvey one. He did that.
Yeah.
What's the movie with you want to see a dead body? Somebody did
Boys
that
in the Hood.
one.
Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, somebody did the Boys in the Hood one, and they had one more that was really good.
The Lion King was good.
The Lion King one.
Yeah, I saw that.
Actually, he needs to make a series called playing like Kingdom Hearts asleep, and it just shows up asleep Kingdom Hearts in the background on the title screen. Doesn't go past the title screen.
I mean, the point of that game is I don't see how people don't fall asleep on it already.
No,
wait, what? What? You talking about Kingdom Hearts?
There was a couple times I low key thought you was gonna fall out of your chair.
Yeah, it was
close.
close.
Had a lot of people hit me up and said if you would have fell out the chair, I would have donated money.
Yeah, that's what kept me watching.
So next time you pretend to be asleep on stream, just keep that in mind.
I thought you was about to throw up a couple times. I was like, yo.
Nah, look, I know how to handle my drink, dog.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna tell you the only reason.
No, you don't.
Sure about that?
It was past my bedtime.
You was sweating pretty bad, man.
It was like 1:30.
Yeah, I go to work at 4 in the morning on a 6-day basis.
Well, that's your dumbass mistake.
That's the post office hours.
So it ain't the alcohol that knocked me out. I was just supposed to be asleep by then. That's all.
Oh Lord.
I can handle my Crown. Most of these people can't even handle a shot, dog. I drunk a half a glass of Crown.
Well, it was great entertainment. We appreciate that, and don't give up on the streaming and stuff like that. You make good content, my brother. So keep it up, man.
We'll see, dog. We'll see.
All right, Erica. What you got for your New Year's resolutions for the world?
Erica already told us one of them.
What?
Mama cuts for the win.
We ain't talking about that.
Mama cuts for the win.
We ain't talking about that. That's pretty much the same as you, J-Main, as far as like content. Just stream more. Play more games. I only beat 18. I stayed at 18, guys. I haven't hit 20. So I'm like, damn it.
We got to start the race early.
Yeah. So just more content. As far as the personal things, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe it could be mama cuts. I don't know. You never know what life's gonna bring you. But no, just be happy. Just do what I can to be better, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. That's what's up. Jack, what you got for your resolutions for the year?
Let me think about this, man. I don't need to play no more games because I beat the most games on both podcasts I'm a part of. Shout out to y'all.
Flex, okay.
I need to.
Didn't Alex only have one less than you?
Me and Alex was tied, but I beat the game since then, so technically,
I mean, Alex went through a whole birth delivery. I think that counts as a game.
I kind of feel like the moment that tally was up, that was right. That was in stone. You tied with Alex. You didn't beat Alex.
Listen, we all know what happened. Okay, we all know what happened. What else do I want to do? I want to improve my content, but like I said on the other end, like I low key got some of the best content in the community. So it's like, damn, do I want to stomp on their neck with it? Do I want to stomp on their neck with it? I'm
got some of the worst gameplay Kingdom Hearts in the community.
I'm feeling myself right now. Okay, goddamn. Definitely want to improve my content. What else do I want to do? That's pretty much it, man. Keep it positive. You know what I mean? Not be so petty. I'm a really petty fucking person, but if I could like stop doing the type shit that I be doing sometimes when I get pissed off, it'll be better for me, man. So I'm trying to grow and improve. Okay, that's what I'm trying to do for next year.
You definitely showing growth and restraint in 2018, so I do want to commend you on that, Jack. Keep that.
I've been ignoring so much shit, bro. Like I used to respond to every comment. I don't care what it was. If it was a comment negative towards me, bro, I'm roasting you. I'm saying something crazy. I be reading so much negative shit about me, bro. I don't even give a fuck no more. Like I really don't be caring, bro.
It's easy to let the negative get to you, but
oh, absolutely.
You know, we just gotta have thicker skin and just focus on the positive, because I know you get positive comments too. So let's just try our best, all of us, to highlight the positive more than the negative. It might be hard. It's very hard. It's
definitely easier to focus on the negative shit, though. You know what I mean?
It definitely is.
That's just human nature, though. That's human nature.
Yeah, that's true.
Agree.
Oh, Frogs, what you got? You got any New Year's resolutions for us, Pete?
As for gaming, I just plan to take my my podcast more serious. Because I'm, as many people know, I'm no longer a member of Planet Xbox. So
you're not?
No,
I'm not.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that.
My bad.
I plan to take my podcast more serious. I want to really do a podcast. It's for the gamers to try to, as I say, as neutral as I can or non-biased, which is kind of hard, but because I don't really care about the fanboy war, but I intend to really anything that's given to me as far as donations, I intend to give that back to the community, give that back to the people who watch me, subscribe. None of the money or proceeds that I get, whether it's through a Patreon or PayPal, will I keep. It'll go back to the gamers, and that's what I intend to do, because I think that we need good platforms out there, and I want to be one of those people who create good content, and that's what I strive to do better next year.
All right, that's what's up. There you go.
It's lit.
Definitely can rock with that.
And Attic, what you got for your New Year's resolutions, brother?
I plan on getting the quality of my streams a little bit better. I got a Ryzen 7 2700 on the way.
Okay.
I plan on getting my YouTube, quality a little bit better. I plan on keeping my block game strong. A lot more better this year than it was last.
I can rock with that.
Instead of engaging, I'm just gonna block you. So that's about all. And play Kingdom Hearts 3. That's the biggest.
Yes. We started off the year right.
It's a month from tomorrow, man.
Where the sound effects at?
We started the year off right with that Kingdom Hearts 3, baby.
I love how Jack be acting like he go play this game. Like I love it.
If I play it, it's not gonna be by choice, okay?
I'm saying right now, anyone that makes him play this game, you pay him to play it on critical.
Don't do that. Damn, how much I need for the critical mode though? That's a hefty amount right there. I don't think
you're gonna beat it on critical.
Hey man,
struggling on normal, man.
Struggling, Jack.
Damn. I'm gonna think about it.
When he was on the first Kingdom Hearts and he was fighting Ansem at the end, and it kept telling him to press
Ansem. I fucked up on it. Only thing I know is I beat Kingdom Hearts 2. After I went back to it, I beat it in a week. I don't know. Put the time. I put the work in.
Nah,
you had to legitly leave a world because you kept getting owned.
Listen, no, they told me when I first went over.
That was actually one of the hardest organization members in the game.
Yeah, they told me I was under level when I went over there, but I had tried it anyway.
And you know what was funny before we move on? I almost lost it because I knew you weren't going to press X. I knew you were going to press Y at the very end fighting
what you talking about?
And when you had to dodge that laser field, and I was like, he's gonna press Y. I hope to God he kills him. Like, I hope to God. And he did. He almost died. He had like an inch of health left.
Yeah, I ain't tell both of them. Man, look. I didn't know, dog.
You can see the chat was like, press X, Jack. Press X, Jack.
I know. I wasn't even reading the chat. I was like, damn. I did almost die on that part.
And then you almost like had an aneurysm when you was at the end, and you had to hit the little platform to break open that last boss that he's for like 30 minutes.
Oh, you talking about
this game trash? Why y'all still talking about it, though?
I'm waiting for the next topic. I ain't gonna lie.
Nobody don't like this Kingdom Hearts garbage. Leave it alone.
Hold on, Goofy don't like Kingdom Hearts?
Man, when you can stay awake on stream, then you could talk.
Oh, man.
Just to put it out there, I like the idea of Kingdom Hearts, but I just can't get into the game. I just can't. I like the ideal of it. I think the concept is really interesting. The music is good, but I just can't get into the gameplay. Maybe it's because I really wasn't into it back in the day. I tried to pick it up, and this is just not for me. Maybe part 3, but I'm just not. I'll get it because my daughter wants to play it because she plays them, but I just can't get into it.
Just poorly executed. That's all.
Oh shit!
Dang.
People really think Kingdom Hearts is going to get outsold by Resident Evil 2.
They wild.
People
been waiting for this game for like almost 15 years. Like hell no.
I know. I play Resident Evil 2 more than I will Kingdom Hearts, but I don't think that's gonna happen now. It's not gonna get outside.
You gotta be stupid to think that'll happen. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right. Before we get down the Kingdom Hearts rabbit hole, Erica, do you want to read any of the Patreon questions at this moment?
Sure. Let me get to it. Click on it again. My bad. I'll start at the top. This is from Hustle and Motivate. This is a really good question, and I got to come up with the answer. But what's the panel's favorite podcast memory / moment of 2018?
Oh,
that's a good question.
Okay. Actually, I'll go first on that one.
Okay.
I'm probably definitely. I'm probably definitely rolling with the whole 24-hour live stream idea that we did.
Oh, that is a good one. Damn.
Yeah. Just the fact that we were all able to execute a whole 24 hours as a team, as a unit. That way, it wasn't just one person doing it. We know Kofi almost died by himself the first time he tried to do it. And that was the longest I've ever streamed probably in my life combined in that one sitting right there. So it was dope to be in the Press Start Discord with the homies, with the people in the chat, live streaming games that I had fun playing. So yeah, that was probably my favorite moment of the year.
Yeah, that's a good one. That was fun.
Think, bro. Like, what the fuck?
They're saying in the chat, episode 69.
Oh, I wasn't here for that episode.
That was a good one.
That episode
you were here?
Nah, I was out.
That episode had me, Alex, and Gamer, right?
That's when Alex ripped his shirt, right?
Yeah, he ripped his shirt off at the beginning. I remember that.
And didn't he pour water? I think he did that too.
Yeah.
that was pretty crazy.
What's the funniest shit that happened on the podcast?
I know I'm not a member. I'm not a member of the panel. But something I thought that was really interesting to share that really, whether for good or bad, and maybe it's not directly your podcast, but when Coffee, the whole Puddlegate thing, I thought that was really interesting how that all broke down and how the attention it got, and it pretty big, and I don't think anybody expected to go that big and hit so many sites. So I thought that was really interesting that it got as much attention as it did, and then once the game came out, it just kind of like it did its thing, and now we don't even talk about it anymore. But I think that was a really interesting aspect that the podcast, of your size. I think you guys are pretty big for me, but a podcast of your size and the members got so much attention from.
Right. Yeah, it kind of put us on the map a little bit. Like Kofi got a lot of attention. His Twitter,
keep up his dumb shit. He gonna end up getting sued by one of these companies.
Well, I think because of that Puddlegate shit, when they saw that he had Red Dead early, Rockstar pulled up in his DMs and was like, "Listen here, nigga. you say something about this game, and we gonna sue the shit out your black ass."
They probably sent him a long ass list. He just didn't tell us. Like, this is what you can't talk about. Don't talk about the bad controls. Don't talk about. You can say anything positive, but you say anything negative, I'm coming down there for your neck.
For real.
Red Dead just hires the mob to kill you. They don't even try to sue you. So
I don't I don't know my favorite podcast moment. There's been so many good ones. One that stuck out of my mind though. I gotta talk my shit, man.
Oh, here we go.
Y'all remember we played Monopoly? What was that? About a month ago.
Yep.
Monopoly, the Press Start Monopoly match was pretty lit. You know, I had like $60 to my name, 2 properties. Everybody in the chat was calling me an idiot. I'm a dummy. Jack move. You know, all this slanderous shit. And you know, a couple hours later, everybody was saying Jack move to go. Whack move won it. What happened with that? But that was definitely a fun moment.
When are we gonna have a Planet Xbox versus Press Start?
I thought we did that. No.
Good? What's good?
They trying to wait till Halo comes out. I'm not trying to wait.
Oh, hell no.
What do you want to play? What do you want to play?
Gears 5 is probably be the next thing Last of Us.
I don't want to play Gears. I'm tired of playing Gears.
Oh, y'all know what y'all could do? Y'all could do a crackdown match, though.
Oh, Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, hell no. No, thank you.
Jack's like, nope. If they could do private matches, I mean.
This man said Crackdown 3. Boy,
play Rainbow Six Siege.
Rainbow Six.
What I want y'all to pull up in.
Hey, that would be some real teamwork right there, Rainbow Six.
Nah, boy.
Oh, look at Jay, man. He's like, I have to rely on people? I don't know about that.
Can you imagine Smooth playing Rainbow Six, bro? Come on,
that was funny.
I'm just couldn't tell Smooth just sit in the corner and look fun. Like,
bro, Smooth would be complaining about how his gun not hitting people, dog.
Me and Mark would just take the whole team on.
Didn't he?
Smooth could sit in the corner.
Is that 4-on-4 that game?
5-on-5.
5-on-5. Okay, we could.
I can play Overwatch. I can score you down on Overwatch too.
And Battlefield. I think
Overwatch is 6 though, right?
Battlefield.
Overwatch is 6.
Pull up on Sea of Thieves, dog. We can have a chicken cook. I'm with that. Whoever catches the most chickens win.
There you go. Whoever catches the most chicken.
Last of Us gonna come out next year. We're gonna play that, right, Jack?
Ooh, y'all don't.
I can't play multiplayer with the controller. I don't like the DualShock 4.
Wait, so Siege would have been PC?
The Xbox. They trying to cheat over there, Planet Xbox, though.
No, I just don't like the controller. So like you guys gonna sit here and come at me all this shit that you don't like, but I can't say I don't like the DualShock 4.
I think I could win. I think I could beat Planet Xbox in the last was 1-on-3.
Ooh,
if 3 again,
because I never played any of that shit.
I
didn't play Gears. I literally didn't play Gears until we played Broadband Bullies. I literally have never played that into that stream.
Well, I was kind of in that same boat.
I think I played Horde once or twice. That's all.
Yeah. I was like that. I ain't played Gears. I ain't played Gears since Gears 1 before we played Weapon Wheel in Gears 4. But we put so many hours in that shit practicing and shit. So I can't.
That
you know
was
what
fun.
I mean?
That was fun.
That was a good moment. Right? Was that this year?
Oh yeah, that is a good moment.
I don't know, man.
Oh my god.
We could play early in the year.
2017.
That was.
So I'll put that as a favorite. Yeah, no, it was early, wasn't it? Oh, maybe you're right. It was
2017.
Year.
Was it? I don't even remember.
We played the other team this year.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, we were supposed to play Gears. Last of Us this
year.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Well, that ass whooping carrying over to 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. So we gonna have that shit every year because that was lit.
See, we ain't got enough members with cloud and PlayStations over on my side, so we can't even challenge y'all. Y'all gonna stuck us.
Jack, pull up on that Rainbow Six Siege, man. Pull up on that Rainbow Six Siege.
Jack, you tried to pull that statement, Last of Us, that you could beat the Press Start by yourself. Jack. You ain't seeing me, dog.
No, I can't beat the Press Start by myself. I think me and BG by ourselves can beat the whole Press Start, though.
Nah,
that's a pretty bold statement. That's a pretty bold.
It is, right?
I think J-Man would carry him.
I feel like Jack should do that. There should be some serious repercussions if he fucks that.
I've already played against Kofi and Alex. I got in like 10 fights.
You need to play 2.
Kill me one time.
2v the whole Press Start, and if you lose, you got to play Kingdom Hearts 3 on critical.
Me and BG can definitely beat the Press Start in the last.
The thing with that though is you'll have more targets. You'll have 4 of us. We only have 2.
Oh, absolutely.
To kill. So
that's the way it would balance it out.
Yeah.
Hey man, listen, you know.
But they have more opportunity, to get like more kills.
Hey, it'd be like that though.
It would be like that until we played and we whooping their ass.
2 of your guys' shot wouldn't down him, so
true.
Just team shoot him.
Oh man,
yeah, right.
going back to
somebody said the Duracine reaction.
I was gonna say that.
I'm about to say, going back to some of the
moments when we got trolled.
We thought it was Bloodborne. It ended up being Duracine.
I love that. I actually had to go back and watch that.
Hey, fuck you one night.
I just love the way that you guys.
One night's fault.
I love the way that you guys like reacted to that because I already knew it. And when I found that, I was like, I got to go back and watch Press Star's reaction to that particular moment.
I almost damn near snapped my monitor in half because of that damn announcement. I had jumped up out of my seat and like tilted my desk. My whole monitor went flipping. My whole light setup came down. Like I was just in the background screaming and shit.
As soon as we saw From Software, we just lost it. Yeah. We had no idea. We weren't listening. We didn't hear them.
I feel like stuff like that needs to be blasted, man. Like that's legitly trolling their fan base. Yeah. That's the equivalent when the dude from Kingdom Hearts came up on Xbox's XO stage, and like they were literally acting like they were about to announce the 1 and 2 coming to Xbox, and they're like, "Oh, here's some Final Fantasy shit no one cares about." Oh,
I remember that.
Somebody said when I pulled up on J-Man about the no eating cheese situation.
Oh yeah, y'all killed me for not eating cheese this year. Well, we carrying that over to 2019. No cheese 2019, baby.
Eat some cheese.
Come on.
Take the cheese off the pizza. Get your mama to make lasagna with no cheese. When you having spaghetti, don't sprinkle no Parmesan on that thing.
That's a sloppy Joe at that point.
If you're eating a beef patty, no cheese on it. A sandwich, no cheese on it.
What else? Probably eat macaroni with no cheese too, girl.
Oh, some fire noodles with garlic butter? Yes, no cheese.
Every time I go to Burger King, they're like, "Do you want cheese?" And I'm like, yeah." Like,
I remember they put cheese on my Big Mac one time.
Ask for a cheeseburger, and they like, "You want cheese?" What the fuck you mean? Do I want cheese?
I mean, I stormed back at McDonald's so fast when they put cheese on my Big Mac. Like, you motherfuckers, I said no cheese. They said, "Well, you can keep that one." What the fuck am I doing when I'm not eating it?
This weirdo over here.
Oh man,
it is crazy. Yeah, that's my baby. She's dressing her holiday outfit.
That's a dog with Christmas clothes on right there. Look at that.
How was y'all Christmas, by the way? Since we doing that,
it's good.
I worked the whole thing.
I got a Vita.
Come on, girl.
I got a PlayStation Classic.
I can't play the Vita.
Oh, that's the OLED Vita too.
I gave the Vita away because
like,
after playing the Switch, I couldn't play on the Vita anymore. Like I just couldn't do it.
It's not bad. I thought I would have trouble with it.
That Switch, like I'm so used to the Switch now. It's just like I can't go back to the Vita. Like it just feels weird holding now.
That Vita felt mad tiny after the Switch. At first, the Switch felt mad big. Pause, but
you need some big hands, man. You need it bigger, huh?
Persona 4.
Wrap your hands.
Give me no L.
Shut up.
You want to give me an L? Persona 4. That's why I have.
Yeah, Persona 4.
Erica's the only person I know on YouTube right now saying they got a Vita for Christmas.
Right? I might be the only one.
That's pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
I ended up getting PSVR for Christmas. That's part of the reason why we late this morning. Because not this morning. What the hell? What time is it?
You good, fam? You good?
No.
Disoriented.
VR got me fucked up. But I was playing a little bit of that VR before the podcast, and that shit is mind blowing. I ain't even gonna lie. Like it really does feel like you in a whole nother world. You got to be careful of your surroundings. Damn near stepped on my cat.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I almost knocked shit over. It's just because like you get so lost in the world, you forget where you at. So. It's good though. I thought I got nervous about I get motion sickness. I got nervous about that. So far, so good. So I'm gonna keep
y'all. Man, you gotta. I was about to say you gotta do like me and play the scary games in the VR on stream. Though.
Oh, you already know I'm doing that. I love horror.
You gotta do that.
Horror is my thing. So Resident Evil. What else is
you need to play the Until Dawn roller coaster game.
Oh yeah, I got that. Russian
That's
Blood,
still one of my favorite games on PlayStation. Is Until Dawn.
Yeah.
I don't know why I really like that game.
So did we all get Sony? Gifts? All of us get PlayStation gifts or what?
Wait, Jack, what'd you get?
Yeah, what'd you get?
Got the PS Classic.
Damn, they gifted you an L? That's crazy.
I told him not to get it after I had, because at first she was like, "What you want for Christmas?" I'm like, "You can get this," and then I was like, "Don't get me that."
She already went out and bought it.
She was like, "What if I already bought it?" I'm like, "Take that motherfucker back." Right? But, I guess she didn't want to, so yeah, what it is, man.
I mean,
I got Switch stuff.
What you get?
I got Super Smash Brothers.
Nice.
A Pro controller. Yeah, because I already have all the PlayStation and Xbox stuff. That's like the Switch stuff's like I buy like every 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How you liking that Smash?
It's fun. Like, to be honest with you, when I started playing Let's Go Eevee, like I kind of dropped Super Smash Brothers.
I need to get that, or at least Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee, one of those.
Yeah, I'm facing Hardhead on the 4th.
He gonna set it down.
You're live streaming that?
Okay.
I mean,
might as well. I live stream all my phase, the serious ones at least. That's why nobody was worried about that stupid ass Game Smooth one.
Addict,
damn, that shit's still on your mind. You took that hard, didn't you?
Oh man.
Addict, you should play him at 1 in the morning.
No, because he'll just sit there and I'll keep seeing his Pokemon over and over again because he's falling asleep.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Smash, but yeah.
No, we're talking about Let's Go Eevee.
I mean, we were just talking about the PlayStation Classic. I do have a news topic here. We do got topics today. PlayStation Classic prices continues to plummet, now marked down 40% at many retailers. I seen an article where you can get this shit for like $32 at this point. What do y'all think about this? Is this warranted? Do y'all feel Sony fucked up on this Classic?
Well, I really felt like Sony thought like the cloud of the PS4 anyone would buy that.
Or just a cloud of the PlayStation name.
Yeah, I thought you put PlayStation Classic, and I think they thought with the hype that the NES and stuff was getting to, the NES Classic, that people would just buy it to buy it for like nostalgia reasons. And like, isn't the Japanese version way better than the American version?
I know it has a couple different games. I think I don't know about.
Yeah, I think people like the game was better.
The RPGs on there, yeah.
Like it's like everything on there I can get on Steam. I was just like, I don't need that. Like, I can literally buy almost all the games I'm interested on there on Steam and still save like $40 and not have to hook it up to a TV.
I mean, that's kind of been my whole thing from the beginning with these Classic and Minis. I bought, I think, the SNES Mini, but that was just for like my nieces and nephews. I wasn't buying it for myself because at the end of the day, these shouldn't exist. If you somebody trying to talk?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought I was hearing somebody breaking up. At the end of the day, these games should be on the PlayStation stores. They should be on the eShops and shit like that, or like backwards compatibility. And y'all know me. I don't give a fuck about backwards compatibility. But
I think that's the issue with the Nintendo right now is they want to make these classics and not
instead of
have
putting the games on the store.
Not have them on the store, and I think that's hurting them really bad right now because that's what people really want. Yeah, I want to play Majora's. I want to buy Ocarina of Time Majora's Mask for the 10th time. Just let me. Like,
right. And even if they did want to create these devices for nostalgia reasons. I think it was like Colin Moriarty on his Sacred Symbols podcast. He was like, why not make the PlayStation Store accessible on these devices? That way you can download all the classics from there onto these devices, just in case you want to have that little novelty device in your house for the, for the look and for the feel of it. It's like stuff like that is what they could have done with these. Not fucking 20 games static. I mean, you could probably hack them or whatever you want to do, jailbreak them. And get more games, but it's just like I'm not giving it no thought.
I think at this point it's just for collectors. At this point, like someone that wants that's collecting the NES Mini and the SNES Mini, they're gonna pick this up just to have it next to those two.
Yeah, it was definitely a cash grab.
Come back at me when they have a PS2 Mini. I might fuck with that.
That's what I was saying. I was like, I want to see that.
Watch Sony fuck that up. Like if they fuck that up, then I might have to boycott their brand.
They might fuck it up and put Sly Cooper on it, right, Jack?
Stop that.
They gonna make it. It's just gonna have Sly Cooper on it. That's all it's gonna have.
No slight disrespect. Stop that.
Yeah, I think that more than anything, Sony saw what Nintendo did, and they saw how Nintendo ran out of stock, and people were just, and I think they tried to duplicate or in a sense, kind of feeling. I think they just did it very poorly because you got people out here flashing the system, putting other games on there. So I just think they did a poor job. I think the console, it was interesting from a collector's aspect, but it was too expensive. I think it was really too expensive.
You know what they low key did? The thing will come out openly and say. They're like, well, we can't make a whole lot of these. Let's make it trash so that there's no demand for it. He's like, we can only make 1 million. Let's put like the worst games ever so that we don't sell the 1 million.
Oh, I don't think they got a stock problem.
I did hear a theory that, that Sony may look at this and say, here's our PlayStation Classic 2, and they may come out with bigger and better titles, and maybe a PlayStation Classic 3, like they do 3 iterations of this. And I don't know if that will be good. I don't know if they can come back, from what they did from this one. But as far as a collector's aspect, this thing should have been probably starting at $60, the same price as a game, and then went down. Because I saw a guy at Target. They were selling them. I think they were $29.99, and there were just tons of them sitting there. And I was like, this is great for a person who just wants to collect it at this point. And because if I get one, because I had thought about getting one, but I was like, you know what? I'll wait and see. And then I wanted to see the game list, and once I saw the game list, I was like, cool, I can wait for it to drop in price. So if I get it, it'd be something to just sit there in the box. I don't think I'll never open it. It'd just be more as a collector's item.
You know how I knew it was bad? It was really, really bad. When I went to GameStop and they were offering trade-in bonuses if you traded in towards the PlayStation 1 Classic.
That's pretty bad.
Wow.
Jesus.
I didn't know about that.
Where do we go next? We got a couple super chats. I do want to shout y'all out in there. Trago, he said, if Jack streams Kingdom Hearts 3, The Last of Us 2 will come out in 2019.
Stop this.
You got a dilemma, man. If you don't do it, it might not come out because you didn't stream it.
What if it depended on that, Jack? What would you do?
He's streaming
it. If they actually told me it depended on it, then yes, I would stream. I wouldn't have no choice at that point.
You know what they said? You have to stream it for no money. You have to stream it on the hardest difficulty, beat all the bosses. You have to smile the whole time.
If Naughty Dog tweeted that out, I would do it. But if they ain't tweeting it out, it ain't getting done.
Yo, imagine the hate Jack would get if he couldn't beat it and the entire YouTube.
Jack, I'm disowning you if you wouldn't play it.
Dude, Jack would have like 40,000 people watching him live every day. This dude better beat this shit.
I would do it for the culture at that point. I would do it for the culture.
That'd be reminiscent of the kids.
Jack would have 100,000 viewers. He would have 100,000 viewers waiting for him to beat the game.
Definitely do that for the culture, man.
That would be crazy.
20 Wood 25. Happy holidays, Press Start. Happy holidays to you too. He said I got a 75-inch Sony Z9D. Okay, baller.
Ooh, fancy.
God of War and Spider-Man about to be fire. Hashtag impeach kids moving Jimmy. What the fuck?
hold on. What's he say?
You know this is the wrong podcast, right?
I was about to say
that TV expensive. Hold on. What TV you say? Hold on.
The Z9D. Is that an OLED?
Right.
How much is that?
That's like an upper end TV. I'm trying to see.
Wasn't that shit like $5,000 at one point?
Bro,
jeez.
Tony Wood, hey fam, I'm trying to get me a new TV. That was good.
The dude that sold all those Kingdom Hearts 3 copies. Got them.
Oh, Z90, there you go, right there.
You looking up the price?
I'm trying to. Oh, it's over 3,000. I know that. Let me see.
Damn.
He knows it's over. He was looking at that earlier. I might buy that.
You know how many hands of blackjack that is at the casino? I ain't playing.
Hold on, the 65-inch. How much that costs? It won't even come up. God,
75-inch.
I know this 10 inches smaller. How much that bitch cost? It ain't even pulling up. That's how you know it costs too much.
Damn.
It's only 70.
Yeah, Jack needed 10 inches.
Enter your credit card to see the price.
What you say, already?
Oh no.
I said Jack needed 10 inches, dude.
Yikes.
Whoa. Pause. What you talking about?
Wow.
The TV, that's what you said. You said it's 10 inches.
You need the extra
smaller,
10 inches.
Whoa. You like that hard head? That's something you into?
Hard head, never mind. Sofa Spy with the donation. If Waluigi had his own game, what type of game would it be? Waluigi.
He said Waluigi?
Yeah.
Waluigi?
This to be $4,000, by the way.
Jeez. It would be a sports game or a fitness game because they did research. Waluigi is the healthiest person in the whole Mushroom Kingdom.
Bro,
he's very thin.
That's why he's so lean.
They would just have to make a treasure trove. What's it called? Toad treasure tracker type game, but with Waluigi.
Nah.
Him stealing shit. Easy. Puzzle game.
Puzzle platformer, right?
Yeah, that'd be fire right there.
If they to do a game from a villain's perspective, they definitely need somebody like that.
Yeah, why the fuck they got Toad finding treasure? Like is he a treasure hunter? I ain't never known Toad to
Waluigi in a
treasure tracker.
Persona 5.
Well, he's got that light on his,
Somebody
just do a third screen.
mushroom head.
But you did say Waluigi's a thief, right?
I mean, they try to make him a bad guy. I mean, I'm not gonna put that thief title on him, but goddamn.
They should just bring him. They should bring him into Mario Rabbids. Have him.
He don't have any, bro. He don't have any game.
I hate that game.
I
hate that game with a passion.
He needs more representation.
Really? Addict.
I had to drop it.
You're being silly right now.
Mario Rabbids. It's in the bushes. Fuck that game.
Oh man.
I tried it like 6 or 7 different times, man. I can't do it. Like I'm a huge XCOM fan. Like I'm like, this game is like XCOM without none of the good shit.
Maybe that's the issue. It's like you're comparing it too much, maybe?
Well, it's hard not to compare it when they compared it to it when they promoted the game.
That's crazy.
The first person I heard that said they didn't really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything ain't for everybody.
It's definitely not for me. And I bought the shit digital too, man. I'm so hurt.
Well.
All right. Battlefield 5. Just a quick report that microtransactions are supposedly launching in January of 2019.
Fire. They got y'all again? They got y'all again? Okay.
Get your wallets, get your wallets ready.
It's like EA had like a meeting. It's like, what can we do to fuck shit up more in 2019? Let's launch media.
Well, what is it exactly? Is it cosmetic or what is it?
It's probably the shortcuts. It's probably the shortcuts.
No,
it's cosmetic. The shortcuts not coming back. It's cosmetic.
I haven't played Battlefield
because the maps are free, right? That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, all the maps and game modes are free.
They're gonna start putting maps behind loot boxes, and you can't get them until you get the RNG for the loot box.
That's what I'm worried about. I know when they first announced that they were taking microtransactions out at launch, at least I thought originally they were taking them out completely. But then I reread the article, and it did say at launch they won't have it, so that left the door open. Now that they're coming back, they say they're gonna be cosmetics, but the way the game is performing and all the backlash, how long until they fucking go back on that promise? Like we can't trust EA at all.
At this point, I don't think they're going to. Yeah. I think the sales of the game was horrible. They're just gonna have to hold that bad publicity and get as much microtransactions to make up for the difference.
Yeah. They definitely don't want to go back on it. You're right, because with Anthem coming out, that's like they need Anthem to do well. I don't know how much they need to do well, but Anthem has to do well, at least for me, because I'm looking forward to it, and I don't want them to go back on them saying like that story content is all going to be like free and stuff like that. So
what sucks is for a couple years it felt like DICE was starting to get up there with like Call of Duty fun factor, and then they just I really feel like it's a mixture between EA and then making them work on two games simultaneously at all times now. Because they're always working on Star Wars and Battlefield at all times. So I feel like they're stretching that studio too thin. So that's why it comes out more buggy than it did. They obviously put the microtransaction. I felt like, don't you guys feel like after the Battlefront shit, they weren't going to try microtransactions in the next game?
You would think.
It's EA though. You know, you would think they wouldn't, but it's EA at the end of the day. Like,
EA about to do so much dumb shit that someone's gonna buy them.
And it's very rare that I buy EA games like day one. Like, cause I bought Battlefield 5 when it was $29, I think, at Target. And I don't even buy games. I don't buy games on disc, but I was like, well, it's 59 digital, 29, and then it went down to digital 29. And I played it, and I think it's a fun game. It's to me, it's probably as a Battlefield game, it's pretty fun as far as the combat is concerned, but it kind of feels like they were missing some things in there, you know, from the get go. But it's a fun game. It's a fun game.
I have a friend that got it with the X bundle, and he cannot sell it, the digital copy, like at all. He's tried. He tried to sell it to my cousin for like $10, and my cousin's like, I don't want that shit.
Speaking of a digital
Same
code,
thing happened when it was Fallout 76, dog. Nobody would buy that.
Kid actually sold that for $30. He finessed the hell out of that dude.
I'm selling a Borderlands 2 VR code if anybody in the chat's interested.
How much, J man?
I'll probably let it go for 30.
Jay may go to. Did you have 2 of them?
Huh?
Did you have 2 of them?
No, I never played a Borderlands game, so I don't give a fuck about the second one.
I mean, you could play the second one without.
I feel like someone that was giving VR so much clout at the beginning of this podcast, you got a free VR game and you gonna sell it.
Hey man, that $30 can go towards some
Borderlands trash though. That shit.
Borderlands not one of them games where you had to play the first one.
That shit boring as fuck.
Jaggo fucking lied.
I'd rather play with my life than play with Borderlands, bro. Facts.
Oh, damn. I played the second one. It wasn't bad, but I played with friends, of course, so it was okay.
It doesn't matter. I play like the most hated game in the gaming industry right now. So.
Oh, Destiny.
Yeah,
I think Fallout 76 got that crown.
I don't know, man. People still hate on Destiny.
I feel like a lot of people on Xbox, like Destiny's hot for them.
They haven't got the marketing rights. Hold on, Erica. That ain't adding up.
I'm just saying what I see. That's all. I'm not trying to say
all the big YouTubers and stuff, they play it on PlayStation and PC.
I don't follow Destiny, so just the people I know, like through Twitter.
So
like
you make comments on it and don't follow it.
The people I follow on Twitter, not YouTube.
Well, name some people that you said Xbox people hyping it up.
You,
Destiny,
Luca.
So we're up to 2.
The guys on her podcast.
Oh, so you now it's just a random set of people. There's only one person.
You told me to name people. I'm naming people.
That sound like people to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember their names right now, but like pretty much Luca's podcast, and I follow them on Twitter. So that's,
my Gaming Forte, Mojo Backslap. I remember their names.
Forte.
Oh, look, Jack will know more about your argument than you do.
Hey, listen, I keep my ear to the street.
I think a lot of the Iron Lords played Destiny.
Oh, they definitely did.
A few of us went to PC.
Y'all messing with that Anthem when it come out?
Wait, Destiny on PC or just
Destiny's
PC?
been on PC.
No, I'm saying you said a few of them went to PC. I mean, did they go to Destiny on PC? Oh,
yeah. Cognito went to PC.
We're chat naming people too.
I'm about to go to PC.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, I'm about to play Destiny exclusively on Battle.net.
Wait for crossplay. It'll happen eventually.
What? Wait for what?
Why y'all leaving it on console? What happened?
No, it's frames? Just that's where my clan's going.
Oh, all right.
Leave that 30 frames alone.
Am I supposed to sit there and just like shake back and forth like a madman? I
just remembered I deleted Destiny a couple days ago. I just forgot.
Yeah, the platinum.
Look at that. The comment section already going at it.
I got the platinum and I deleted it again. I was supposed to have a platinum like a year ago. I never played as one of the classes in the game. Once I played as that class,
none of these people in this comment section will beat a raid.
Oh shit. Okay. Talk that talk.
I never played a Destiny raid. I dropped that first one, but before the raid came out.
I would pay to see neither Press Start or Weapon Will have to work together to beat a raid.
Nope.
They not that hard.
How much we talking?
If Anthem has raids, I'll do raids on that.
Oh, I don't know if Anthem's going to. I know the divisions have I think 6-player raids.
I'm not playing that.
But I don't think Anthem. And it's hard enough to get 6. No, it's 8 people. 8 people raids on the division. Because Destiny's 6. I don't know about Anthem. I'm not picking up Anthem. They don't have a PvP, so I can't condone that.
You must not have played the alpha.
You still had PvP?
No, I'm saying you must not have played the alpha. I don't think the game need PvP personally.
I mean,
it would be
games
nice.
Games are amazing for the first 15-20 hours. Trust me.
Yeah, they finna get y'all again with Anthem, bro. How many times has EA, Ubisoft, and all these other third and Bethesda gotta fool y'all before y'all realize that y'all buying bullshit? But how many times?
Look, that PvE shit's awesome for the first 20 hours, but trust me, it gets old real fast.
Yeah, you buy it, you love it.
They said they're working on a PvE.
I don't know. Is that true though? Because isn't Warframe? People love that game. That game's forever.
That's all PvE.
So
people almost never play PvP on Warframe.
If the game's good, I mean,
Warframe PvP is arguably one of the worst PvPs.
I remember when the Division came out, people gloated that game for the longest time, and then it just started dying more and more because there was no PvP.
Division.
I got the platinum in that game. I'm ashamed to say that. I got the platinum in Division. Yes.
Damn.
I had a good time with the story and stuff like that.
Bro, my friend's starting to play this shit right now. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, that's why I want to get a second one. I just want to beat the story.
If Warframe can survive without PvP, Anthem will be fine.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right.
I mean, I'm going to see what the Division does. If the Division has... See, I'm about the raids. If the Division have good raids, I'll pick that. If Anthem has good raids, I'll pick that. But
Division is one of the worst games to come out to Gen. I'm sorry. They don't even give you real enemies. They just turn everybody into bullet sponges and make you shoot at them.
That was definitely weird having like regular
That's a lot of them
humans.
games like that though. That's a lot of them.
But it's
games.
just weird with Division because it's humans.
Yeah, because they wearing hoodies and shit like that.
Hoodies.
Maybe they got all titanium do rags. Teflon do rags.
The difference between Soldier and Soldier 2 is one has a do-rag and one has a hoodie.
That's the thing I'll give credit to Destiny is like at least it makes sense. These things being
do not give them credit for that.
Well, because I mean they're like monsters and stuff.
They've literally kept recycling the same 4 species over and over again. Do not give them credit for that.
No, I think she's just talking about species-wise.
I'm just talking about within those species.
Yeah,
within those species, there's multiple types of enemies that all have vastly different health.
The division, it's like guys from the city running around with hoodies. They're sponges. It don't make sense. I just don't like that about the.
Like everybody you shoot at is a fucking tank for some reason.
Gotta suspend your belief though.
They got bulletproof
teams.
Facts.
I guess it's hard for me to do that.
One got Tim's, one got lug boots and shit. Like.
I couldn't even watch Kenny play it. He got deep into that game. I couldn't even watch him play it. It bothered me. I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah, you just sitting behind cover for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what's bad about the platinum that I got in that game? One of my trophies glitched, and I had to start the game over and play a whole another 30 hours for one trophy just to get the platinum. I put like 90 hours in that game.
Bro, I would have been
pissed.
I would have been pissed. Goddamn.
What do y'all think about? What do y'all think about this article saying that PS5 and Xbox is coming out in 2021? Y'all think that's like too late?
That's
you telling me I would be right? I would be right.
You predicted 2021?
I'm the only person who predicted 2021.
Well, you're gonna be wrong.
It's an article.
You're not the only
It's an article. You're still wrong.
I am the only person that predicted 2020. Everybody says
so. You're the only person here that's stupid. Okay.
When it happens, you're gonna be mad as fuck, but I ain't though.
I think 2020, bro. 2020.
Yeah, I seen a lot of 2020 things. Originally, I did predict 2019. That's the only reason why I really bring up this article, is because I want to put to bed that my prediction of 2019 is clearly going to be wrong.
I still think it's going to be 2019, between November and March, their physical, which goes into 2020. I think it's still going to be. I think it's going to be November and March of 2020.
Oh, they're coming out.
BG said 2021 too. BG said 2021.
I remember BG saying 2021. Right. He wants to get in.
Yeah, he wants to pull up.
See, I got a thread right here. BG said 2021 too. Oh, H Dog said 2021 too. Everybody else is denying.
It's a lot of idiots in the chat.
That's like 8 years, right? 2013 to 2021.
I mean, that's what the PS3 generation was.
But
that was long though. Like I felt
that was a different generation.
But we got half steps this year. We didn't have half steps last gen.
True.
That's true, and the consoles are selling much better than they were before.
Mm-hmm.
Those Pros and X's are selling like crazy still. So you don't have no reason not to wait.
This is gonna be 2020, dog.
It's possible, but
I think it's coming out in 2020 just because I think Microsoft desperately needs out of the Xbox One console generation. So they're going to force start it, and I don't think PlayStation's
probably not in a hurry.
This man BG fucked up the boxes.
He definitely did.
Always.
I'm still in here. So no.
Don't throw that image up, though.
I was only saying I wanted to get in for the Soulja Boy topic. That's when the people wanted me in.
Oh. Yeah. We could go to that, I guess.
All right, yeah. Y'all want to talk about it? Let's talk about it. Soulja Boy and these consoles. You know what's funny about this Soulja Boy topic that I found? I went back to the first. Hold on, let me
This shit is turning the community upside down, bro.
I went back to the first
I reserve the right to not have an opinion on this.
There you go.
I went back to the first ever article of the Soulja Boy console, and this shit was announced in December 5th was the first article of this. So we talk about a whole month now that this stuff has been going on. I originally saw the article, I looked at it, I read it, I said this is some bullshit, and I left it alone. I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't barely retweet it. I didn't barely talk about it.
Did the same thing.
But somehow, some way, we are here today, and Twitter is still on fire about this damn Soulja Boy console. So what do we know? He released. It's like a total of 4 consoles so far.
Nah, it's a whole store. He got like 5 or 6 consoles so far. He got like 2 handhelds.
Yeah, so he has a couple of.
There's different colors.
Yeah, there's like a black one. There's a white one too.
It's a black one, a white one. Yeah, I thought they were.
And he got a couple, a couple handhelds. They seem to be.
Now they got one that look like a Game Boy, and they got one that look like a PSP.
Yeah, they seem to be marked up in price as far as you can find these consoles like on Amazon or other places. Same exact thing. It's just pretty much his name attached to it. What else do we know about this? He was definitely going in on Twitter against people that was making videos about him, calling people homophobic slurs and things like that.
Nintendo too, remember?
Yeah, he was coming at Nintendo. And now
he said if you spoke out against him, you just racist because you don't want to see a black man succeed.
Right, and now we have the topic of people being racist for calling him out for this shit. So how do y'all feel about this? Like this is crazy to me, Jack. You got some thoughts?
I definitely do. First of all, let me think of what I want to say. I don't think Dreamcast guy or Rich from VTech are racist. I do think that they are clout chasers. And I ain't got an issue with either one of them. They definitely chasing clout. It is what it is. And people have brought up that they mad at Soulja Boy for selling a console with illegal ROMs or emulators on it, but they themselves have promoted, the same shit, like consoles with ROMs. And I don't want them to go to jail. So I think the energy is just the whole energy, bro. It's like keep the same energy. Y'all didn't want the people that got sued by Nintendo to go to jail when they was doing the shit on their site, and they didn't go to. They got sued for like what, 12 million? And y'all
I don't think Soulja Boy's going to jail. I don't think he didn't sued or anything. They trying to sue him. He put that domain in China for.
Yeah, he didn't even make the shit. This is some Chinese fucking knockoff bullshit company that he attached his name to. So I don't think he should go to jail. If you dumb enough to buy that motherfucker, that's on you. I'll put that out there. They not racist. They just cloud chasing. It is what it is. And Soulja Boy cloud chasing too by selling these bum ass consoles. So hey, everybody just need to focus their energy on, like, I don't know, playing games in the gaming community. That's just me though. That's how I feel about it.
One thing I do want to say about the Dreamcast guy, I know he had a video on his channel called The Bit Boy. He was talking about that. From my understanding, it's okay to sell emulators. I guess it's when you have ROMs attached to it that you didn't get permission to use is when it's a problem. That's when it becomes illegal. Don't quote me on this. This is just kind of what I got from my research. And
that's how it goes.
Yeah. So what I get from the Bit Boy is that the thing that they're selling doesn't come with the ROMs attached to it, and the shit that Soulja Boy is selling does. So I guess that would be.
So at the same time, though, we all know what that's being bought for, though. It's not like there's another use for that product besides putting ROMs on it.
Right, but also to that though, if you own the game, is it okay to create a ROM out of that game or however the fuck you do?
I honestly don't know.
Fucking technicalities of the shit.
I hear people tell me it's okay, but I honestly don't know if that's like legit legal or not.
It's a whole fair use thing. Like if you're just using it for yourself and you're not trying to.
But let's say you're streaming it. How do they know that you have a copy of it?
They don't.
Right. The only way they would know is if they were to sue your ass, and you would have to provide proof or something like that.
That's still fair use, though.
Hold on. Here's my thing. Do we care?
Absolutely not.
I definitely don't.
Really. Absolutely not.
Definitely don't.
That's all I'm saying. We don't care. Like whether this is legal or illegal, we know we nobody defending Soulja Boy. We just don't care.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck.
Selling illegal consoles and selling illegal ROMs, like literally, like J-Main said, I saw this story like a month ago, and I scrolled right. I read it, and I'm like, this is nothing interesting to talk about. And then I seen a whole bunch of people like, well, it started out as a few at first. This is how I know people don't really care about it, because this it was like a week after when certain people actually started talking about it after the news came out, because them people like before didn't care.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm not buying anything to hear about it. They didn't care until certain YouTubers started bringing it up. And now everybody want to get on the moral bandwagon and then talk about how wrong this is. I'm like, who cares? How does this affect? Like, okay, make a video about it, get your money. I got my money today, okay? Right? But that's not my whole thing is like, I'm hearing some people were like legit acting upset about what Soulja Boy was doing. That's some nonsense.
It's the narrative they pushing though. They trying to get this dude locked up. Like, bro, who gives a fuck about this shit, man?
Because
this is not no issue that somebody should go to jail over, bro.
I mean,
I think the only time. Go ahead.
I would say it's shit like this that, I mean, this shit that he put his name behind was on the market months before he even put his name behind it. So that goes to show you that people only care about it because his name is attached to it. But outside of that, it's like, Yeah, like
yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like the only time I gave a fuck is when I thought he was legit trying to steal somebody's shit and put his name on it. When I found out that wasn't the case, I was just like, oh well, fuck it.
There's another thing though. There's another thing. A lot of people want to say Soulja Boy is broke. If you think Soulja Boy is broke, I got a fucking bridge in Mississippi I want to sell you, dog. That motherfucker ain't broke, bro. He just bought new goddamn match.
I think what people aren't realizing is when you're a YouTube content creator, it's really hard not to pass up on a free bag. Like it really is, especially when you know it's gonna bring in those views. Yeah. It's really hard not to cash out.
That's called clout chasing.
Remember when the CS:GO fiasco thing happened? There was like videos every day on that shit. Like,
that's true.
But you can like keep it real, like, and say like, you know, you don't gotta say, "Oh, I'm making this video for views," but you don't gotta act like you know you actually care about it.
You got some ulterior motives.
I think Review Tech is doing it for cloud chasing, but I think Dreamcast guy, I don't think he is.
I hate that holier than thou. I'm for every gamer type situation. No, you're not, bro.
Like Dreamcast guy, when you look at his videos, he's passionate about everything he makes videos about. Like,
so but that begs the question though. That begs the question. Does he actually care, or is he in it? That's still clout chasing. Like, that's what I'm saying. I don't think you cannot possibly care about that many different topics at that level. Like,
you can't be passionate about everything.
I didn't really see, like. Apparently, Soulja Boy made some kind of tweet to YouTubers. I don't even remember what it was, but like that. Apparently, that's what triggered it. Like,
example, like
there's just certain people that have a short fuse when it comes to stuff like that.
Bro, come on, bro. So it's like when somebody tweet out all Twitch streamers are losers. You think I'm gonna get upset? You called us losers? I'm saying.
I get it, and I'm not saying it was right. I would never wish someone upon jail on that. But I'm just saying that when it comes to Dreamcast guy, he's just a passionate person.
I don't believe it. Like example, today he spoke out on Beyond Good and Evil being an online loaning game. But when I asked him about other Ubisoft games, for instance, The Crew 2, which also has a story mode, because that was his argument. The fact that the game has a story mode, it shouldn't be online only. But I asked him about The Crew 2, he never fucking responded.
Like, there's a lane. There's a lane in the community, and it's like this righteous martyr, right? You're going down, being on the right side of history. It's like. That's the role they play, and it's like it's kind of played out.
At the end of the day, that's the reason you're seeing this topic show up in podcasts. That's the reason you're seeing videos pop up. People see that tag right now. They want to click and see what you're.
Another thing. Like I said, I do not think they're racist. First of all, there's some fear mongering bullshit that a lot of YouTubers like do as a whole bunch. Oh, what if all this other dumb shit? What ifs and all that. We gotta focus on what's here and what's in front of us right now. But if you notice, besides Black Bond, which is questionable if he's even black, the reason
are you referring to the argument to make his name White Bond?
I saw it. Wasn't it a poll? It was like
who made that? It's someone.
The motherfucker that wear pocket squares. We don't know if this motherfucker.
What's funny is someone tagged someone named White Bond in it. Like it wasn't a hashtag; it was an @ sign.
But if we keeping it 100, everybody here is an adult. You know what the fuck going on. Besides Black Bot, minority had an issue making videos about this. It's been strictly white people, and they always say they want them to go to jail. They ready for them to. Where's all this energy coming from?
I mean, I feel like you could say that about the immediate community we have, but you saying I can go on YouTube and not find one black YouTuber that's made a video about
saying they want them to go to jail. I've seen black people make videos.
That's the difference. Like, no one is condoning that. That was wrong. No one should ever ask someone to go to jail for copyright infringement.
I agree with that.
And here's the thing, right? Like, this is why I'll always say I only care about stuff that affect me, because when you go around taking moral stances on things, you got to keep that same energy for everything. You can't just pick and choose what you want to be morally right about. Like, you'll never hear me. I'm not gonna like point out what Soulja Boy is doing, knowing that I stole every Adobe program on my computer.
Whoa,
like,
you know what? He didn't mean that. Adobe.
Bro, I got Photoshop. I got After Effects.
You know what?
He was just playing. He ain't say that.
You know what I think?
I ain't pay for none of this.
BG don't represent.
BG, you don't remember I donated that to you? I bought the subscription for you, man.
You know what I think a lot of this has to do with that? No one's really picked up. is a lot of these YouTubers are mad because he didn't send them that console. Like,
they
you notice the people that are raging is the ones they bought the console and never got it.
Yeah, they want to talk to him and shit.
Yeah, they actually bought this thing and then they're outraged about it.
That's something UTech post on. He was like, I'm gonna go to PayPal and request a refund. I was like, then why'd you even buy it? Like, why did you care?
They knowingly
it's for views.
Exactly.
PG in the
PG, relax.
Exactly.
What you thought you was getting a PS4 from buying an Xbox One?
But there's a lot.
Yeah.
It's like I can't hate on that. That's what they're doing. That's their platform. Like, if they want to do something for YouTube, that's their platform.
That's
and they're
true.
right.
But you know what that's the equivalent of? That's the equivalent of going to the highway and waiting for a car to pass and hopping on the windshield like, oh shit, my neck, my back. Like, you knew you was finna get hit. You didn't have to do that. You trying to finesse a situation. Everybody sees through this, bro.
I think it's like BG said. As long as you say it's a thing where you only speak up when it affects you. As long as you say that, nobody cares.
This is the thing about getting views, though. Like BG said, you just gotta admit, like, hey, bro, I'm doing this shit for views. I don't give
okay, let me ask you guys a serious question and be 100, because I know a lot of you are content creators. Have you ever made a video and it popped and you try to make a replica of that video to get a similar result?
Yeah.
Of course.
I think that's what we're seeing a lot here too. Is they made one video, it popped, and they trying to get a similar result.
They do that with everything though. Like it's not.
But that's just how YouTube is. Like, go and look at some of the videos.
That's just
go look at big YouTube channels. See if they don't make the same content.
That's corny though. Like, I would rather you actually bring something to the table. Like, I can fake being angry about something and get 1 million views. That ain't shit. Like, I mean, that don't impress me.
We got channels that's made the same. Xbox ain't got no games for the past year and a half. The same video, literally.
That's different though, man. That's different.
But if you get that traffic, that viewership, and that's the only thing that people are really looking up, they're gonna keep trying to.
That's easy. Look. When I first started YouTube, I wanted to make gaming videos, and I did want to make Xbox and Nintendo. Well, not Nintendo, but I did want to make Xbox bashing videos. And I noticed, hey, these videos get views. But guess what? After a while, I said, guess what? This shit corny. Everybody already know the situation with Xbox. I'm just gonna fucking do gaming videos. Like, it's just some crap.
It's like I said, I'm not condoning the go to jail shit, but I've been in that situation where you get, it's hard to not capitalize when you see the opportunity.
I mean, it dries up fast, because even with the Jason Schreier situation, okay, like, everybody treating Jason Schreier like the bad guy. And even though, like, we clearly, like, don't agree with him on everything, I
think people were too much on Jason Schreier.
And they dragged that shit out.
When I seen 10 people make the same video twice, not like, okay, y'all all made it once, cool. Now y'all all doing follow-up videos, all like forming up against him like Voltron. I'm like, all right, okay, this shit whack now. It's over.
That's that witch hunt mentality type bullshit.
Nah, but Jason was saying some shit that affects us, though. Hold on now.
No, I don't necessarily.
That shit about unlocking
regardless how you feel.
That shit about unlocking characters in Smash.
Super Smash Brothers.
That shit affects us.
That is his opinion. That is his opinion. He didn't want.
He gets the game for free. He gets these games.
I played Super Smash Brothers for 3 days and unlocked all the characters. I only wanted one character. I unlocked him the one before last.
So you rather them charge you for those
hours in this game?
It don't take that long.
That's not what he was saying. He was saying that he would prefer a big portion of them unlocked, and you unlock the rest like you did in the original.
No, that's not what he said the first time.
That's exactly what he said. Go look at his tweet. Go look at his tweet.
I remember the tweets. He explained three different. He explained 3 different ways that he would have preferred it done. That number one way sounded like he wanted people to pay for the characters.
I don't remember him saying one thing about
Here's the thing, though, Addict. He put out his opinion. Fine, yeah, it is his opinion. But when people disagreed, he was blocking them.
I don't condone that. I never condone that.
That's why we're coming extra at him, though. But I'm saying that's why we're coming extra at him is because he can throw this stuff out, but he can't take anything back. Yeah, so that's just why I would talk about him. Also, I bought his book.
Look, all I'm saying,
I was like, "What the hell did I just do?"
Everyone on this podcast, gets a certain amount of hate to the degree. More on BG than anyone else. Times that by 100. You start to have zero tolerance for shit.
I understand. I get it. I'm just saying that's where gamers are coming from. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like, I'm not trying to condone it. Like, you know, his Odyssey thing, I didn't agree with. I mean, I think Erica she's seen me vocally speak against that multiple times. But this Super Smash Brothers thing, like, it's like I said, man, I got tired of unlocking characters. Like, I'm just like, dude, like, and then not to mention, like, it's just all you have to do is play classic, like 3 games, and then bam, you have another one. Like, I do kind of agree that I wish they would have locked some of them behind that traditional Super Smash Bros. You play it on hard, you get Luigi. Like, that is what I agreed with his statement. Nothing else.
But isn't that what you do in Smash Brothers anyway?
No, you can literally unlock every character by just playing standard Smash. Every character.
Yeah.
And it's random. So if you want Toon Link, like I did, you gotta play 15 hours and hope to God you get one.
Nah, you don't have to. There's more than one ways to unlock all characters. There's actually 3 ways. You can do that, like you said. Ways. You can play through the World of Light, which is
here's the thing, that's not common knowledge. You can't go off something you have to Google.
We live in the age of the internet. Why would you not look at
common knowledge? Like, you can't go off something you have to Google to figure out.
What, playing the story mode to unlock the characters?
You could Google anything about any game.
Look, man, all I'm saying, I ain't going to.
If you want the character bad enough, why you not gonna Google it?
That's not even the whole. That's not even the whole issue. The original issue is he's a hypocrite because he does not have a problem grinding in fucking Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which is a bigger grind by far than Smash.
I think the last game didn't they unlock them all from the start. In the last game, the one for the Wii U.
I don't know.
I don't know. All I know is I played the first one.
Because I remember there was a lot of bad publicity over that. They unlocked a bunch of them from the original, from the Wii U one.
It was just the
motherfucker hypocrite, man.
That's pointed it out, and people came at us. People came at me.
That's my only thing is I wish you know characters are set depending on what you do to get them. Like you got to show me what you mean by that.
There's literally an outlier that shows you how to get
something I can do right now to get Toon Link off the gate.
You play classic mode with a certain character, it unlocks a certain character. Simple as that.
So I play it with like Link, and then when I finish classic mode, you get Toon Link because I did that.
An example, yes. Well, no, that might not be the character he's tied to. Everybody's tied to a certain character. At most, it takes you 4 tries to unlock the character that you want. 4 goes of classic mode, which takes about 10 minutes each.
I mean, you know, that's cool. I wasn't aware of that. I did it the Smash way, but it's like I said, man. Like I did kind of, you know, feel that unlocking character shit. Like I did, like.
All right.
Yeah.
And like here's the thing, like
I
don't switch up. Like I will be consistent unless my views on that opinion changes.
But just bringing it back to the whole Soulja Boy thing, BG kind of touched on it, and you guys did. But it's just really what's popping right now. Like, what's the popular opinion? I feel like a lot of YouTubers do this. I personally can't bring up the energy to even do news videos and stuff. If I don't care about it, I'm not going to talk.
Yeah,
that's
pretty much.
But if I was full time, like some of these guys are, maybe they feel like, well, they got to jump on this stuff because it's views. I mean, obviously they have bigger viewership and all of that. So that's really what it comes down to me. All this racism and all this other stuff, I'm not even like thinking about that. It's more so this is hot. This is the popular opinion. The outrage, whether it's fake or not, that's going to cash in.
That phone bill ain't going to pay itself. They got to get their bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, what it is.
Imagine being mad every day, man.
Yeah, that's why I always say, what y'all upset about now? It's always going to... People just look for shit to be upset about, bro.
I don't know, BG. I feel like you mad every day on Persona. So.
Oh, you mean I get mad about actual games? I
mean, there was a hard... I ain't never seen so much hate for Persona in my whole life that comes out of you, my dude. Like,
at least I get mad over actual games and not gaming politics and
games.
Niggas working 100 hours.
That was another. Oh man, it's been.
You have no idea. About that. I was looking over some of the stuff people got mad about this year, bro. You gonna laugh?
A whole bunch of non-issues.
And they shut the fuck up once the games came out.
You remember when people was mad about crossplay? What other games are included? Ain't no other game doing crossplay with everything. Where the outrage at?
They actually are, but nobody don't want to.
There's another game that's coming out next year.
It's actually a couple games that just got crossplay with Xbox and Switch, and nobody said
it's not going to be an over the night process. Like I bet you Destiny 3 comes out that's crossplay.
But there's other games that can include crossplay right now with the PlayStation
I didn't
and the Xbox.
It's about crossplay until I started playing. I started playing Fortnite a lot more, and it's nice to be able to play with my cousin that's on PlayStation. Like I can't condone not being supported.
It's definitely a nice feature. It's definitely a nice feature.
Which I think the first outrage of 2019 gonna be.
The first outrage of 2019.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
And when is it gonna come?
It got to be something with Kingdom Hearts.
It'll be the first day of the year.
I'm calling out all the games gonna be online only.
It's got to be something stupid too, though. Like don't nobody really give a fuck about. DLC and Resident Evil, I guess. Some shit like that.
Resident Evil already got microtransactions. I think they said.
I know, but people always.
It's gonna be microtransactions in Kingdom Hearts.
It take off quicker the closer it come to release, though.
Story games becoming episodic. I don't know.
No, I think they're done with that. I think stuff like Hitman, that it's closed the gate. Telltale shutting down. I think you're not going to see a whole lot of episodic games anymore.
I think what is it?
They do keep failing.
Life is Strange might be the last of the episodes.
DRM already came back. Somebody said that in the chat. Nobody said nothing about it though.
No, I ain't about to worry about that.
I mean, we were just talking about Persona 5. Y'all want to talk about these domains that was registered about Persona 5?
Oh, boy. It's time for me to go.
Oh, man.
All right, BG, appreciate you pulling up on the podcast.
Persona.
You talking about are you talking about the Persona R domain?
Yeah, there's Persona 5
It's more than one.
R, Persona
There's more
5.
than
3, isn't there?
Yeah.
Here we go. Persona 5 R, Persona 5 S, Persona 5 M, and Persona 5 B. So these are all like
Persona 5 Switch.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I hope if these are domains registered games, I'm just hoping because I'm looking at Switch and I'm thinking that maybe Switch gets its own Persona type game, or maybe it gets a port of whatever we got on the PS4, and it's like they give you more content or whatever. I'm just hoping that then if that happens, because there's supposed to be Nintendo Direct coming next month, and I'm hoping that Nintendo doesn't do their typical. We're gonna announce something big, and then it's Persona coming to a 3DS. I'm getting sick and tired of talking about 3DS game.
oh, please no.
And I'm being serious. We're about to talk about Pokemon. Next thing you know, it's not on the Switch. It's something coming to 3DS. I'm like, I know that console so well, but come on now.
Luigi's Mansion hurt. It hurt me deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just invest in your new.
That Metroid game too.
I think we're going to see a similar.
Hello?
Go ahead, edit. Do you cut out?
I think we're going to see a similar thing that we saw with Final Fantasy. Because I never thought, I do think, because I was told a couple months ago that Microsoft was talking to them trying to get a port too. And I think it's coming to Switch and Xbox.
Oh, for Persona?
That would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if it's a new version of Persona 5 with extra content, I might cop it. I beat Persona 5 on hard mode, by the way. I think I'm the only person here that did that.
Bruh, I started that shit on hard and it switched to normal on me. I don't know what the fuck happened.
How does it by itself?
By itself, bro.
It was a glitch.
They stole the
J-Main was just pushing the Xbox really fast. They asked him, I know you're struggling. Do you want to switch it?
I
would like to see a new version though with like new content. I'd be fucking with that.
Because I never thought I'd see Final Fantasy X on anything else but PlayStation products. And when it was announced for the Switch, I hit up Lord Cognito. I was like, nah, I'm done, man. I'm about to make a video going in. I was like, why is this shit not coming to Xbox? And then he's like, no, wait, you showed me major announcement. I was like, how the fuck did I miss that? Like,
Switch to normal.
So y'all think these come to Switch though, right?
Yeah.
When Persona games probably gonna come to Switch before they come to Xbox, this shit crazy.
I would love a Switch version. I still
a lot of Nintendo guys hyped about Persona 5 all of a sudden. They wasn't fucking with that game at first.
Yeah, I noticed that.
After Joker was announced, they got all
they had a lot of slander for the game, but now all of a sudden they've always been looking forward, even though they already own PlayStation.
I watched that. That was another incident where I had to go back and watch your guys' reaction to that. That was actually kind of mean. Like, Every one of you thought that was a port. Every one of you did. And then when you saw the card with the melee,
with Smash logo, I thought it was a port.
I saw the face on Eric. It looked like she was like, okay, maybe I'll get that. Like, it really looked like that.
No, it was disappointing. I was just smiling.
Shout out to Sela Quality though. He or she, I'm not sure.
He caught Erica slipping.
Definitely one of the highlights of the year with his videos, catching us slipping, doing all the funny reactions and stuff like that. Make sure y'all go sub to his channel. Dope shit. Yeah. But yeah, bring that Persona to the Switch. Well. Press start memes definitely as well. Yeah. But yeah, Persona 5 on the Switch, man, please.
Speaking of press start memes, how the fuck I become the face of Weapon Wheel memes? I've only been on the podcast.
Oh no. You the B team.
Because you the silliest looking one.
No, I'm on Weapon Wheel memes profile picture now.
Well, because the Mega Man
they the same person.
Because of press start memes, I refuse to show my camera on this podcast anymore.
Oh, they already got a picture of you up already.
Yeah, remember?
They made me the Unabomber.
The Unabomber.
They put out a new tweet today already about you. Let me go get it.
That was another good episode, which was
I was done. I was done with that. I was like, nah, I'm not going on here, man. I'm not going on. Like,
you might as well turn your camera on. Oh, here you go, right here.
They got you.
Well, it doesn't matter. They can keep doing the same one over and over. They ain't getting nothing new.
Let me see this.
There you go, right there.
Oh my god.
that was today? That was.
Yeah, that's a new tweet right there.
Oh my god.
They just mad because they can't grow a beard like that. That's all that's going on there.
Oh shit. That's funny. Alright. We done talking about Persona 5?
Yeah, I mean I just hope they bring some games. Bring them.
Yeah, I'm hoping they release more stuff.
Eric,
if it's like a special edition or something, I'm down for sure. You want me to
dance and stuff? I don't want the dancing.
Well, the dancing already came out.
Yeah, the game already out.
I just don't. I want a game because I'm still playing Persona 5, but I'd rather have a game in my head than say, oh, here's another game. And I'm like, okay, great. I can hurry up and beat this one and go to this one. It's a dancing game. I don't want the dancing game.
That music is fire though.
Nah,
I played the demo.
I just.
These games are kind of hard, actually. Yeah. But me, I don't know if I would go back in Persona 5 again. I just started Persona 4, so I'm on that wave right now. Yeah. But if they could bring
if the Switch game does not play Persona again on the Switch, I'm gonna have to call frauds on all of you.
Oh, I'm definitely playing. I didn't beat it yet, but I'll play that shit.
I ain't beat the game yet.
That game is long as fuck.
Look, Kofi about to buy two versions of that. The Ultimate version and the one he ain't taking out of the plastic.
That's the game I'm trying to beat.
If I didn't have this Vita with Persona, or maybe I'd be thinking different. But yeah, if they do something different, like this whole SR, whatever it is, if it's like a different version of
Persona 5 you're playing Persona 4 on a Vita and you won't play Persona 5 again on the Switch.
I already beat it though.
It's a lot of hours. Like that's a lot of hours.
That's a lot of time.
It depends on what they add. If they add like a lot of shit, I'm gonna have to go back.
Now, mine's if it's just the game again. Would you guys play it if it's just the game?
Just the game.
Not right away. No, not right away.
Yeah, no time.
Because I feel like Persona. I don't know what kind of that was on the PS3, wasn't it? Persona 5. There ain't no reason that shit can't be on the Switch.
Yeah.
Oh, it can be on the Switch easy.
It could be on the Vita. It could be on the Vita.
Easily.
It could be on the Xbox too.
Why y'all laugh at that?
Damn. We didn't even mention Xbox. Is that
I know why y'all
and comments like that is the reason you don't get no Xbox people on Press Start or Weapon Wheel.
Oh shit! I'm the B team. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
So wasn't there a Japanese game rumored? Is it going to be like Yakuza?
I don't
Something
know.
else?
I was told that it was supposed to be Persona. They were talking.
What on the Xbox?
Oh, that's gonna be good. I want to see how many.
Imagine all the new Persona fans.
You know what?
Where be like, I always love Persona.
I don't mind Persona.
That's happening. You already know.
I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy, the OG Final Fantasies, and like Persona to me is like the way they should have took it to evolve the franchise.
Imagine like somebody like Cody Eastwood playing Persona and then realize he can't read. That'd be crazy. Like what the fuck?
He can't read.
You know why I say I would like to see that come on the Xbox, because there's two major things. gives the game exposure to a lot of more people. But I noticed when they go to Xbox that were previously on like PlayStation exclusive and they get enhanced, the PlayStation version also gets enhancements too. So it's a win-win for both platforms. No, I'm serious. That kind of happens. When the game comes to Xbox and it's like, oh, here's the enhanced version. For some reason, then the PlayStation version, it never got the enhancements, the 4K, whatever textures, they get the enhancement too. And I'm like, so I think it pushes the developers more than anything to say, okay, we did this over here. We got to make sure our audience over here is happy too. So it's a good thing. It's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah. I would just I already have a good amount of hours in PS5, the PS4, so I don't think I would buy it on the Xbox. Yeah. Like, I'm not restarting that shit. No,
it's a long game.
Yeah, I'm on like the third or fourth palace. I'm definitely not restarting that game.
Fire. All right, Erica, you want to read a couple more Patreon questions?
All right. Melodic Punk says, "What's up, everyone? What was everyone's favorite Christmas present? Happy New Year." Favorite Christmas present?
Mine was 16 hours of overtime.
Hey, you get that money.
Yeah, double time, right?
Probably yeah, some money, because I gave my family so much fucking money throughout the year. I'm glad they finally reciprocated, so I can appreciate that.
Did you sell that PlayStation Classic?
No, I didn't. That was a gift.
Don't nobody want that shit. You can't sell it.
Can't sell a gift, dog. I was trying to get the price match on that thing.
All you got to do is just act like it got stolen.
Wait, you said you can't sell a gift?
It depends. I can't.
No, if a gift is trash, I will sell it in a heartbeat. I'm sorry.
You're right. You're right. That's why I sold that Xbox. That Xbox was
it depends on who it's from too, though. If it's from a media family, I gon' keep that, man.
That's hard for me to do if it was a gift.
Bro, I remember one time
my family knows me very well. They always give me money because they know that shit's trash is being sold right there. I've sold stuff literally on Christmas Day right in front of them.
Damn!
Nah.
Wow.
Nah, I can't do no shit like that.
He in line at GameStop. Ain't that the game I just bought you?
That's messed up.
I remember my cousin got me like a Steelers hoodie once, and I was like, dude, I don't even watch football. My other cousin walked out, I'll give you $30. I was like, sure.
Jeez.
You disrespectful motherfucker.
That's fucked up.
Then again,
you don't sell Steelers shit.
Man, I told you, you cannot talk until you don't fall asleep on
You don't sell Steelers shit.
Oh, Steelers, you mean the team that ain't going to the playoffs?
Oh,
man.
Shout out to Juju. Shout out to Juju Smith-Schuster.
The team that lost to the Raiders, though.
All I'm gonna say is if the Steelers don't make the playoffs, the Saints gonna win the Super Bowl this year.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
You said that like they was gonna keep the Saints from winning regardless. The fuck?
They was.
Didn't the Saints just beat them last week? Like, what the fuck?
If we get back in the playoffs, we make it into the Super Bowl. Simple as that, dog.
Shut up, bro.
Ain't being those Patriots.
And if you talking about the fact that we lost to the Saints, that means you watched that great.
The same Steelers that lost to the Jaguars last playoffs. Okay, you got it.
Right.
The Jaguars is like 4-10 right now. All right.
I mean, a lot of teams,
4-11.
Teams that was fucking fired last year. That shit don't mean nothing.
That's true.
Somewhere.
That's true.
Amen.
Look at your trash ass Titans who finally can make the fucking playoffs.
You know what's crazy? The Titans can still.
The Titans ain't make the playoffs last year, did they?
I'm sorry, Jamie.
Yes, they did.
Man.
Yes, they did. The Titans did make the playoffs last year, and they beat the Chiefs.
They lost to the Patriots, I think.
Yeah, they beat the Chiefs in the first round, and the Titans can still get the second seed this year. Fall back, hardhead.
Y'all ain't never make it into the. When the last time y'all won a Jack?
They went to the Super Bowl in 1999.
You
know what a Super Bowl was? You know what Super Bowl?
That 20 years.
That's almost as old as me.
Look, listen. That was in 1999 in Atlanta. Guess where the Super Bowl at this year?
Atlanta.
Oh,
so
that's
now we're believing
the year the Titans got. That's the Titans. That's the year the Titans got. The Titans got new uniforms this year. They got new uniforms this year. It's a sign, baby.
We won the first Super Bowl.
Hey man, 20
back because the same.
Seems like
Jack, later, man, let's make it happen,
Jack would be
man.
talking like he's that kind of person making mom miss the Super Bowl party because last time she wasn't there, they won.
Hey, I'm very superstitious about sports, dog. Facts. That's facts. I'm with it.
I hear you, Jack.
My best gift was clearly my PlayStation VR. Even though I only got 30 minutes in.
That in a week.
Yeah, that shit is lit. I can't wait to get back on it. Actually, probably after this podcast, I'm gonna go back and play that. But that was I got some new Jordans. That's always good. So yeah,
Nice.
Jiggy shit.
I'd say probably the Vita or my Stream Deck or Elgato. I got all three. Kenny's told me.
You got one there?
Is the Stream Deck worth it? Like, cause
yeah.
I think it is. It's cool.
Hell yeah.
If you want to be lazy about things like tweeting out your stream, changing the scenes.
I think I'm gonna pick one up.
It's especially helpful if
like
you stream from the same PC that you play from.
I might pick one up now, so I have it when I beat hard.
It's cool. I got the mini though. It's the little one.
No, you don't need a full size one. You don't need a full size.
You can just rotate things.
Folders, right?
Yeah, just rotate stuff.
Oh, I meant
more
to
often.
ask you. Did you put your graphics card in yet?
Yeah, it's in since last week.
You asked that last week, Jay.
I did.
There was Twitter
Twitter
post that showed them putting
that VR fucked his head up.
It definitely did. I don't even want to be here. I'm gonna go. Listen, we do the podcast in the VR.
He's gonna use this VR so much his hairline gonna go back.
He gonna look like hard head. Oh man.
I was thinking about wearing the VR headset on the podcast too. That's all.
You gotta stream that though.
Yeah, I plan to. Yeah, I want to see me die. I'm gonna stream that shit.
Everybody's talking about Christmas gifts, and like I always hang out with my family. You know, I go to Disney Epcot Center every year, and like before Christmas, and then for Christmas, I'm always with my family. So usually my Christmas gifts that I get are after Christmas, and they're closer to New Year's. And the reason that is because we're so busy with so much family that most of our gifts we get are after the fact. You know, because they're either in processing and shipping because we have such a big family they're shipping. One of the gifts I'm anticipating is called the Brooks Xbox. It's an adapter. I was going to tell Gaming Egg about this adapter. You can plug into your Xbox controller and use it on your PS4 Switch. So if you're not comfortable using the PS4 controller, you just plug that adapter in. It's $50. You snap it on the back.
I think I'd rather put a little bit more money with it and get that. Who made that controller that looks like an Xbox for PlayStation?
Oh,
you talking about Nike?
Oh, you talking about Razer Raiju? Well, there's different.
I don't like
Revolution, and there's a Razer Raiju.
Are they wireless? Because I don't like being tethered to a cord.
You could get it either
way. You can get it wired. I have
one of them wired.
Well, I'm talking about
$50 more to get it wireless.
I'm talking about the controller.
It's $50 more to get it wireless.
Yeah, I'd rather pay the $50 more than be tethered to a console.
What brand was
so it's about $200 for the wireless controller.
Now, I can play like single player games, but I tried playing Destiny on PlayStation. It just wasn't happening.
Hold on. So it's not really it's the stick layout for you that's the problem. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's that entirely. Like I can play anything but first person shooters.
So it's a stick layout. Well, yeah, you might want to get a Nikon. The control I have on my PS4 that has the stick layout, but I've gotten so used to it, I can go back and forth. It doesn't matter to me.
And plus, the one I had now broke, which everyone on Twitter is like, "You're lying about that." And I'm like, dude, why would I lie about some shit like that? That's PlayStation fanboys, man. You put on Twitter that because the USB port to my controller broke. And people were literally saying I was lying about that. It was like, mine never has broke. That doesn't happen. PlayStation 4, they acting like that shit's like made out of obsidian off of Minecraft.
What never broke? What you say?
It's the USB port to the controller itself.
And you try using another cable,
it doesn't charge anymore.
Mine ain't never broke.
It doesn't charge anymore.
Mine ain't never very good.
So, and I looked it up. It's like a $5 fix for that piece. You just have to take it apart, pull some pieces out, and put it back.
That's you got to resolder it or some shit? I can't.
No, you don't even have to resolder it.
Oh, that's the controller right there.
Yeah, so this is the one. Yeah, this is the one I have. This one is because I didn't mind. I didn't want to pay the extras just to have wireless. And then I have a Razer Raiju, and I have a couple more. I have like 4 different PS4 controllers that are Sony branded, I guess licensed. Yeah. They're all good, but I've gotten used to playing with the PlayStation stick layout. It doesn't matter to me, but this is a good alternative controller for people who are used to playing, I guess, the Xbox stick layout. Yeah, it's not bad.
How much was that one you said?
This one you can get right now. This is version 2. So this one right now I think you can get for $100. Version 2, yeah, version 2 is one. And if you want it wireless, you're talking about $200.
And that's the real question. Like I'd prefer to play my first-person shooters and shit on PC and on Xbox before I play that on PlayStation. Like I've never liked the controller. None of the DualShocks ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm kind of with you on that. I'm not a big fan of the DualShock until the 4. Like I think the 4 is their best one. So I'm used to it on the 4 now. I can do it, but I hated the DualShock, the first one, all the way to the third one as far as first-person shooting.
Yeah, people always like, you need to try it more, man. DualShock 3, DualShock 4, they're so much better. I was like, okay, so you're comparing shit to slightly better shit. Like,
DualShock 4 is just to me a huge step above their controllers. But the other ones, I didn't like using the R1 button to shoot because I was so used to playing on Xbox. But
it's just at the end of the day, it's just preference. I've been playing for it for so long, like I can't play with another layout. Like I can't. I tried. I played Destiny, and it just was not working out. I was not feeling it. It could have been because I didn't want to, like, low-key, I didn't want to start Destiny over. So, like, that was hitting me mentally, too. So.
Press Start memes on fire today.
Oh, my God. I told you. That's why I won't give them any more.
Look at that tree. Look at that tree.
Press Start memes, you're going to use that same picture over. I'm going to have to blame Kit Snoop for that shit. That's the picture of Kit Snoop.
You got like the tools and stuff on the tree.
Yo, with
the work
Steelers hoodie. Erica, you want to read another Patreon question?
Yeah, Gian the Don. So hope y'all had a great Christmas and Happy New Year, or have a Happy New Year. May 2019 bring big blessings for the entire panel. What would be the best games for each of the big three, Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, to put up for a 3-way trade, like a trade between NBA teams? Okay, so
PlayStation need to already throw Uncharted in there.
So kind of what they all need, and they just trade each other.
Like, are we trading every console, or just
no? They saying trade a game to the other systems.
Yeah.
Okay.
At this point,
they're all benefiting. So they're all benefiting. Like, get think of it that way.
That's unfair to PlayStation. Like, Xbox needs all the PlayStation shit. What you talking about?
I would trade Infamous for let me think.
No, I'll take Infamous. I'll take Infamous.
All right, Xbox on Infamous. Okay, let us get
I'll tell you if the Xbox community accepts this trade.
Let us get Ori, dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ori.
Infamous for Ori.
No, I can't be down with that.
Let us get Ori and then Nintendo.
I'll give you Recore for Infamous. I'll give you Recore for Infamous.
Recore for Infamous?
Xbox got.
What about Infamous?
Cuphead.
No, we need Cuphead.
Oh no, I got it. Nintendo give Xbox. What the fuck could they give Xbox? Splatoon, I guess. I don't fucking know, man.
Okay.
Man, I bet you Nintendo wants all the rare shit they want.
Splatoon,
hell no.
Xbox.
Hell no.
Then I don't fucking know, man.
Hell no. If you gonna throw Splatoon in there, then PlayStation need to come up with something like God of War.
Are you crazy?
God of War.
Hell yeah.
To be honest, there's not a caliber game that can compete with God of War.
But you're not. I'd
have to give you the every franchise on Xbox and Halo to get it.
No. You gotta realize. If you trade
for God of War,
you're not trading games to each other. PlayStation not gonna get Xbox game. Yeah, exactly. So PlayStation game got to go to Nintendo, and then you see.
I wouldn't. The only brand on Xbox I wouldn't trade is Halo. Like the rest can go.
All right, so send Gears to Nintendo.
I'll trade you Gears for Knack.
What?
That's a steal. Hold on.
That is a steal.
That's a steal,
on, man.
You got to get a game from Nintendo.
You really don't like
if you gonna throw Knack up there, you could have said Cuphead.
Gears is Sony, and Sony gives Xbox Spider-Man, and then for Nintendo,
I'm good with that.
Yeah, I mean, because I think that would be even.
No, I don't want that. That's what I'm.
But I mean, I think that would be good. Like, give them Spider-Man, they get all the Gears franchise redone and whatever.
I don't think that's a fair trade.
Metroid, Uncharted, and Gears. 3-way trade.
So who getting Metroid? Xbox get Metroid.
Xbox needs Metroid. I will give the entire rare IPs for Metroid. Okay, all of them.
No, not
Xbox. Xbox get Metroid.
Xbox get Metroid. Gears goes to PlayStation.
And Nintendo get Uncharted.
I'm good.
I don't think they want that. I don't know.
I'm good on that.
That's a movie.
No.
I think Switch players will be fucking with Uncharted multiplayer.
supposedly there's not going to be another Uncharted, Jack. So you can win on that.
No, but I can't do that.
So hold up. You're willing to tell me you won't trade to another company a game that they've said, let's say right now they're not going to make another Uncharted. You won't trade for something that they're actually working on for something they're not going to make another game
Nintendo
for.
needs a game of
that is some crazy shit right there.
Because I know I like Uncharted. I'm not guaranteed.
But if they never make another Uncharted, what's the point in keeping it for something?
I can replay the 5 that's already out. Well, it's technically 6. I can replay.
Well, they said they're trading as in future terms, not like you're losing.
Oh, the future titles.
It's not like the past games are just going to disappear.
No, but what if the next Uncharted come out to be? What if another Uncharted come out and it's fire though?
Then you got to hold
Jack,
that out.
I got one you'll agree with, Jack. Sly Cooper, Cuphead, and Kirby in a 3-way trade.
Okay, well, which one PlayStation getting?
PlayStation's getting Kirby.
PlayStation's getting Kirby.
PlayStation's getting there.
I got the perfect one.
Okay, Erica, let's hear her.
Okay. PlayStation is giving the order to Xbox.
Okay.
I can deal with that.
Xbox is giving Ori to Nintendo.
To Nintendo.
Nintendo gives Zelda to PlayStation. So
No.
Amazing Zelda. Yes.
Mess.
So hold on. Zelda.
Imagine Zelda on a PlayStation.
I gotta call Jack out on this. I would
rather play Ori than
Are you really telling me that you wouldn't give up Order for Zelda?
In a blink of an eye.
No, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
Wow.
You're not listening to what I'm saying. I would give up the Order, but I want Ori in the Blind Forest. I don't want.
You're gonna have to buy that Switch and shut up.
Ori fits better on Nintendo.
Jack. Imagine Zelda. Just imagine Zelda with God of War graphics.
I don't give a fuck about
Zelda. I don't think Zelda could be made with God of War
graphics.
I'd rather take Cuphead. I'd take Rock. Give me Rise, bro. Give me some.
What if Xbox throws a studio in with Zelda?
You know what's fucked up?
we got plenty.
What's that? Cash considerations and shit.
Let's do that through Playground Games. Oh, let's do studios.
Yeah, let's do that. Trade a studio for a studio.
Okay, we might could do that.
Okay.
Xbox got plenty to go around right now.
But this is the thing, though. I don't want shit Nintendo got. I got to get something from Xbox, bro. I don't want that Nintendo.
I got it. Studios, y'all ready?
Okay.
Xbox gives PlayStation Playground Games.
Okay.
PlayStation.
You gotta go for the gym?
Oh yeah, definitely. Nintendo gives.
Xbox.
Nintendo.
PlayStation.
Ooh, wait. Let me think about this.
Look, he about to Google the names for
No.
Nintendo gotta get some names.
I want the Pokemon company to go to somebody.
Xbox.
Nah, you better not. You better not put games.
I honestly am willing to like go out of my way and say if they lost Pokemon, I think that would be devastating for that brand.
Who developed Smash?
That's HAL Laboratories.
HAL Laboratory. Put HAL Laboratory in there.
I'm good. I don't want shit Nintendo got, bro. Like Nintendo, I don't want nothing Nintendo.
Someone said Pokemon Go's a Soulja.
Game Freak for Naughty Dog, you wild and get your ass out of here. I think sit the fuck down somewhere. I'm a good trade. Fan.
What?
Fuck no.
I think
that's a good trade.
For Naughty Dog? Hell no.
I'm about to leave, bro. Y'all talking.
Y'all don't even fuck with Pokemon. Y'all are tripping.
First of all, if this was an actual trade, Naughty Dog is not on the trade block. That's an untradeable asset right there.
Is Naughty Dog untradeable?
I do think that every company
that's like trading the Coalition if you Gears. I mean, if you Xbox. They're
tradable. They're tradable.
You can't trade them.
You think the Coalition?
I think Xbox untradeable studio is Playground Games. I think they're untradeable.
Xbox's
even though I said the
studio is Coalition and 343.
Know what I'm saying? They gotta keep them under the.
Why they holding on to 343 so much?
You gotta keep them under the tuck, man. You can't trade that.
You guys can hate on 343 all you want. I like Halo 5.
You know what would be good from Xbox PlayStation is Fable. Give somebody Fable.
Don't say that.
Fable to Nintendo.
Send them to Nintendo.
No, that's not even on this topic, okay?
Yeah, Fable to Nintendo and then PlayStation get Xbox.
Wait,
either way.
That was what Lionhead, but they
Fable
don't got Lionhead no more.
Fable Sly Cooper and
Ori.
Ori is, I mean, that's two Xbox games. The fuck?
Oh, you said Fable, Sly Cooper. And
for someone that says you don't like Xbox games, you got a lot of input in this, Jack.
Yeah, because Xbox got 2 good games, Ori and fucking Cuphead. That's all the games I want. Like, bro, I don't want shit from Nintendo. Nintendo games, shit's whack. I'm good.
You don't want ARMS?
What about a demon? What if they reboot series like Dead Series?
Bro, If you look at this, bro, Nintendo is the only one that ain't got shit to offer, bro. Unless you like Zelda, and I don't fuck with Zelda.
No, they...
You got there's
Metroid.
I think you're underestimating the power of Pokemon. I think technically, I think Pokemon's the most.
Bro, Pokemon was on PlayStation. Ooh.
Yeah, I think.
Zelda, I was gonna say if Zelda went to PlayStation and PlayStation gave Spider-Man to Nintendo.
I was thinking that.
Hey, Kick Frog out here, bro.
No, that's a good. That's a good one.
No,
that's a good one.
If PlayStation gave Nintendo Spider-Man, it's gonna look exactly like that Spider-Man versus Marvel.
Kick Frog the fuck out of here, man.
No, but you know what? They would
I
have
think
to do the art style differently, though. They would have to do the art style differently. They have to have a cel-shaded art style. It couldn't be the same. But I think Spider-Man would fit good on the Switch.
I think y'all gonna hate me. I think Zelda should go to the Xbox instead of PlayStation, though.
Why?
More power. It would be a better looking game, right?
Yeah, do that.
It would be a better looking game.
Do that. Yeah.
What talent? Where's the talent?
That's the problem.
Work on it.
I think Playground's RPG.
They got the power to make the better game.
No,
on
I think
Xbox,
Playground and Obsidian
the
can make a
talent
better
to
game.
make the better game on PlayStation.
But here's the thing. If the game is,
You guys act like Zelda is like some divine confusion development cycle.
Wait, hold up. Have you seen?
That's true. That shit ain't got no fucking story.
Nah, have y'all seen the emulation of Zelda in the past week or two?
Yeah,
that shit look good.
If that game was on a PlayStation or Xbox, it would be fucking amazing.
I don't think the game could function like that on those consoles. Like they scaled down a lot of stuff to make that game the way it is. If you try to give it graphics like God of War graphics, I don't think any hardware can handle that.
Them
Let me give
Sony
you a better
studios.
example. Better example. Shadow of the Colossus. Those graphics. That's all I could think when I was playing the game. I'm like, I would love Zelda like this. I would love it
If you
like
guys
that.
got your Zelda, it's alright. You guys got your Zelda, it's alright.
What? Not even.
Oh, Shadow of Colossus. That's a good game to give away.
Y'all seen the one that gives Zelda to PlayStation?
Come on now, Jack. Hey,
I think even though
you can't give away Shadow, man. You can't give away Shadow.
it makes sense to go to PlayStation because even though there's more power on the Xbox side, there's better talent to make a better looking game on the PlayStation side.
So what is PlayStation giving up? Just
That's the hard part. For Zelda, it's got to be something serious.
It's got to be like if it's Zelda, it's got to be one of the top studios.
Send Uncharted to Xbox, dog.
Okay, yeah, Zelda for
I'd be
Uncharted.
okay with that. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, Zelda for Uncharted.
No,
Send Uncharted to
I'm not.
Xbox.
And then Ori to Nintendo.
And then Ori to Nintendo. Simple.
I'm with it.
Ori to
That could
Nintendo.
work.
Poor Jack is dying.
Oh yeah, okay. Let's go
Hey
with that.
Jack, I got you a good one.
Jack, you with that?
We
figured it out.
My feelings, man.
Uncharted to Xbox. Nintendo gives Zelda to PlayStation.
Why y'all keep trying to give
And
PlayStation Nintendo IP? Stop doing that.
And then Xbox gives Nintendo Ori. We did it.
That's it right there. That's the one.
Disgusting.
Hey, who wants Crackdown though? That's the question.
Oh, man.
Lord. You could throw that in
Next
as cash
topic.
considerations or something.
This
right?
man said Crackdown. Oh,
What we'll do is we'll do a two giveaway, man. Give you Crackdown and Sea of Thieves, Jack. What you giving us?
Oh my gosh.
For Crackdown
For
and
that?
Sea of Thieves?
I give back a hot Funyuns for that. I really have State of Decay, bro. I really have State of Decay.
No, I like State of Decay. I gotta hold on to that.
Sheesh.
Oh, you know what y'all can get for Crackdown and State of Decay? We give
I'll
y'all
take
dreams.
Max.
We give y'all dreams.
No, I can't go with that.
That's a fair ass trade.
Them dreams. That's
That's a
perfect.
fair ass
You
trade.
give me Mac and I'll be
That's
good.
fair.
That's still not a fair trade. You got to
He
throw
say
in the
he want Mac. He
Xbox
say he want Mac.
dreams.
You get
Dreams is a ticking time bomb. Okay, you got to stay over there.
And
to
Crackdown
explore, not over
3A?
here.
Come on,
No,
bud.
I think Crackdown is gonna
We
get
give you next, though. You
the
got it.
dreams.
Y'all really got faith in Crackdown 3. This shit crazy.
I'm hoping the game comes out well. I really do, but man.
That game is literally the definition of the
asked
I'll give you Crackdown for Until Dawn.
No, hell no.
Wildin'.
Hell
God,
no.
dang.
I feel like Until Dawn and Cuphead would be two even games to put inside the trade.
No.
You just need
They
something
really
like
I
would.
that.
think
They really
Until
would.
Dawn is a
All
slightly
right.
better game than
We
Cuphead.
got to move on. It was fun. I would stick on that
Bro,
topic.
don't ask
for a
no
long
questions like
time.
that no more, bro.
That was a good.
We're about to have a Press Start Civil
dang.
War in this motherfucker. That shit was wild.
Somebody said Crackdown for Mod Nation Race. Goddamn.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
My
Hey,
Nation
man.
Racist was my shit. What's up?
J-Main, we haven't even talked about the Mike Ybarra stuff
Oh
yet.
my God! All right, let's move on. Let's move on. All right, we got a donation from Tony Wood, 25. He said he would Patreon for $30 for each person who goes in on the next 24-hour live stream. So if you want $30, he'll start up the pot for the next person who wants to do a 24-hour live stream. Anybody down for that?
For us?
What's going on?
Tony Wood said he would Patreon.
You said is money involved? I'm down.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll do it, but if he
I'll take
gotta donate triple to the whole Press Start podcast if I stay awake the whole time.
He talked about the Patreon. He said he would $30 $30 for each person who goes in on the next 24-hour live stream.
I ain't even part of the Patreon.
I'm down for one.
I see what he
already,
means.
so.
I see what he means. I think he's talking about how we did the 5 people for the 24-hour live stream. He would $30 for each person that's going in on it. I see what you're saying.
I'm with it.
Yeah,
I'm definitely with that. Hit up Kofi though, so maybe we can set that up. What else? Okay, Mike Ybarra. Let's talk about that. So
the unprofessional Mike Ybarra. Okay,
killed it, man.
Mike Ybarra, the Xbox. What is he? Corporate vice president at Xbox or something like that.
I think he work on Xbox Live.
You're the corporate slave president.
He's one of the. I think he's one of the lead engineers.
Okay. So what was this today? I think this tweet went out.
If not, I think he is the lead engineer. Actually, I think he's like the 3rd or 4th person in the Anarchy.
Yeah, lead corporate slave. We got him. He was at the store with an Xbox shirt on. He says, "Checkout
according
person." Yeah, according to him, at store with an Xbox shirt on. Checkout person. Xbox person, huh? Me, yes. Checkout person. I prefer PS4. Me. We all make mistakes. Checkout person. Sad face. Me. Happy holidays.
This did not happen.
and then my man's Alex subtweeted that.
So then Alex, Alex of the Press Start Podcast, he quotes and tweets tonight's episode of quote things that never happen. Basically calling Mike Ybarra out saying this is bullshit. This didn't happen at the store. Then Mike Ybarra then proceeded to respond to Alex, and he said, You're right. Instead of saying happy holidays, I told her have fun at E3. So,
which is a jab at PlayStation announcing they're not going to be at E3 next year.
Right.
Yeah.
I personally think this is hilarious. It's all in good fun. I don't think anybody should be upset about it. I think people take things way too. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say after you get done, we got a quote from Alex. Now, what you saying, Frog?
Okay. What I was saying is, I think people take things way too serious. I think it's a funny jab. If this did happen, I think it's really to see that the humor between the two companies, that it's there, because I think that's what the gaming community needs more than anything. They need to have a laugh and look at the humor and look at some of the things that they can. If you can't laugh at yourself, you take yourself so serious. I mean, what are you here for? I mean, you got to be able to laugh at this crap. I mean, people take jabs at everybody, so I think him saying this is funny. Yeah. People said it was disrespectful. I've seen a lot of it's disrespectful, it's stupid. I'm like, it's funny.
Yeah, people saying it was harmful to the Xbox brand.
Oh man,
I don't see it.
The Polygon tweet.
The Polygon tweet. Yeah, the Polygon tweet.
So we play Destiny with Mike. He don't care.
There's a lot of comparing from the Polygon tweet to this one, and like which
you was fine with the Polygon tweet.
You know what I mean?
You fine with this?
Yeah, I was fine with the Polygon tweet too. Like it was funny. I think it's funny.
Okay,
you fine with that? You fine
so
with
you're
this?
not like the other Xbox guys who feel like Polygon was unprofessional and they were attacking the Xbox brand and leading on a narrative that's false, and that Mike Ybarra was just joking around. You think both parties were joking around?
I think both were funny, and it's because I mainly play games. If the system has the games I want, I'm going to play it. So I own all the systems. I primarily play in one place, so I can laugh at a little bit of everything. These guys who focus and hone their attention to say, I'm just stuck in this system and I can't see anything else. It's kind of stupid. It's like, look, not everybody can afford all the systems, but for those of us who does have that one ecosystem we're stuck in, you got to kind of look and laugh at some of the things, because all of them do things wrong. I can laugh and then crap you on, just like I can laugh at Microsoft having 14 exclusive since they launched. So it's a funny thing to kind of laugh at and put in perspective, and hopefully next generation they do better. So the competition breeds something better for us.
All right. Attic, what you think about these tweets?
I don't give a fuck.
Did you think they were at least funny at all? Any of them?
I don't care.
All right, he don't give a fuck.
Can I read Alex's statement on the whole situation?
All right.
Go for it.
We do have a statement from Oh No, It's Alex. Jack, you want to take it away?
Yes. So, oh no, it's out. Shout out to the brother, to the homie. He said, on December 26th, the VP of Xbox made a Twitter story about wearing an Xbox shirt and having a back and forth with the cashier at a store who prefers to play on PS4. His tweet ended with, "We all make mistakes and happy holidays." I quoted the tweet and said, "Tonight's episode of Things That Never Happened." Since we all know it was a tweet to do nothing more than moronic console fanboy wars. Apparently, this ruffled the vice president's feathers, and he responded to my quoted tweet with, "I told her to have fun at E3. Admittedly, it was a good burn. I applaud someone at Xbox finally being able to do something right for once." Hold on, let me scroll this. He goes on to say, if you're someone who was upset at Polygon jokes but happy with this joke, you're a hypocrite. I also find it even funnier that the only way Xbox can actually win at E3 is
it's when nobody show up.
It's when none of the competition even shows up. Microsoft has been getting their ass blasted in sales, exclusives, games, and in public reception by Sony this entire generation. It is with these facts that I am officially signing on to the Sony PlayStation brand and will be repping Sony moving forward. Xbox got no games. Xbox can't get it together. Sony is God. Sony is life. PlayStation for life.
Hey, we got a new pony in the building.
Shout out to Oh No, It's Alex. He came over to the good side, boys. We got another one.
Oh no, it's
got a
pony.
new pony in the
I'm kind of
building.
confused. Like 40 minutes ago, he was arguing, saying all PlayStation games are rated.
Hey, you know we call him Troll X, man. That's Troll X.
He's definitely trolling.
He in his bag right now. He in his bag.
Nah, he's definitely not trolling. He generally feels that way. Let's be.
That was a beautiful statement, bro. No, it's Alex. Pony for life.
That was fire right there.
Yeah, that was his official statement he gave to us to read.
People just gotta lighten up, man. These were
Yeah,
these statements are jokes. Like at the end of the day, it's not doing no harm to anybody.
And this is another thing, right? If you get offended by this, you clearly just started gaming, because this has been going on since the beginning of console wars. Atari and ColecoVision, or whoever the fuck it was, they've been beefing. Sega does with what is it? Sega does with Nintendo don't. Yeah. Fucking when Crash Bandicoot first got announced, he went up to Nintendo headquarters, started talking shit. This has always been in the industry.
Bro. That was lit.
Hashtag X gonna give it to you.
People don't get mad when sports teams tweet sneak dissing each other, bro, or like rapper. It's good for competition, bro.
People definitely don't need to watch UFC.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yeah, there's been multiple times where Dana White's over. You could go to Bellator.
Yeah, they always throwing shade, man.
So
it's all in good fun.
I seen a couple of people talking about how the Polygon tweet was reinforcing the negative stigma that Xbox don't have no games. And my thinking of that is that when you look at that tweet, I saw a couple people who didn't even understand what the fuck they were even talking about. And they were within this gaming community. They were within this gaming community. So to understand Polygon's tweet,
all that is because that was made really fast after that Anaconda name was leaked. So like a lot of people didn't know Anaconda was the code name, so that's why they lost the joke.
Right. And my thing is, we're such people might like social media does have an effect on some things. It can. But we're like that tweet went out to such a small like minority of people, and then the people who even understood that is even smaller. That you go up to the average person and just say that joke randomly, they gonna look at you like you fucking crazy.
And this is the thing, right? A lot of people don't even realize that was a reference to a fucking Sir Mix-a-Lot song that came out before a lot of y'all motherfuckers was even born. Like y'all didn't even realize it. And you know what's crazy? When I first read that tweet, I did not know the code name for the new Xbox was Anaconda.
You see?
You know what's crazy? When I read that, though, I assumed they was talking about it. Because it said you on got games. I'm like, what are they talking about? What Anaconda got to do with Xbox? So I look it up. I'm like, oh, shit. I started laughing. I'm like, okay, that's funny. Like, I get it. But
that's how I took it. Like if the shoe fits kind of thing. Like, okay, it's about Xbox and they're making it about Xbox. You know what I mean?
Right.
And we made a good point.
Games.
What happened?
Wendy's also be like that on social media.
Oh, Wendy's funny as fuck.
Wendy's being a lot of this fuckery.
I think Burger King took the biggest W this month. Was it this month when they said pull up to McDonald's, open our app, and we'll give you a Whopper?
Oh, I actually did that. I actually did that.
I heard
that.
Free.
They had traffic right outside the McDonald's, but nobody wasn't pulling up to it. This shit was funny.
You seen the Pop-Tart? The Pop-Tart Twitter, like, you know, Wendy's do that shit and it's funny, but some of these social medias take it. Like, I think Pop-Tart's official Twitter called somebody a virgin or some shit. Like, bam, you supposed to be.
God damn.
You supposed to be marketing like microwave.
That's who's the most savage on Twitter, man. Is these restaurants like
they be taking shots at PETA repeatedly.
Well, what was that IHOP thing that was like, you come here, we still have that. Like,
I think Wendy's did a joke when McDonald's said that their quarter pounders, I think, would be fresh, never frozen. And they was like, well, what about your other burgers? Like, our shit's been fresh, never frozen for like 20, 30 years. Like,
no, that did, bro. Wendy's fucking troll McDonald's into getting fresh meat on some of their burgers, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
It's only some
I
of them.
wholeheartedly think that was Wendy's Twitter roasting them every fucking day, bro.
If you taste a regular quarter pounder versus a double quarter pounder, that's two different types of meat.
And you know, it's another, like, the same people that, you know, are bitching about this tweet are the same people that laugh when big giant companies are making fun of each other on Twitter.
Yeah, exactly.
World of Warcraft did it all the time to every, like, I've seen on multiple occasions World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy 14 arguing on Twitter, multiple cases.
Oh, shit's funny, man.
And I think some people like Cycle. He's in the chat. He was tweeting me too. Like, he's trying to say that these media outlets shouldn't be doing it because they should be unbiased and all. I was just trying to understand. Well, if it's a legit disappointment, like this goes for everyone, like YouTubers, influencers. Like, if we're legit disappointed with a console or we feel like it doesn't have enough games, I mean, isn't that the jab we're gonna make? Like, I don't really understand.
This is the thing about gaming websites, though. They're not supposed to be unbiased. They're supposed to tell you their opinion. That's why they got different divisions and people. They're reviewers. They gonna tell you how the fuck they feel. They not.
I mean, you got the same problem
CNN
with
or some shit. You know what I mean?
You got the same problem with stuff like CNN and stuff. Like, they're biased. They claim they're not. So, you know.
Well, that's
gonna happen. But I mean.
It's media. It's not
funny.
Like a computer is writing these articles. It's a person with his own opinions on things.
Yeah, they got feelings, exactly.
I forget who. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I just
like,
don't
if you want to
get
get
it.
technical,
With
like someone reviewing a sequel to a franchise, do you think it's right that they will have someone that's familiar with the franchise reviewing it? Because that's technically someone that would be biased.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's
and vice versa. If you never played it, yeah, exactly.
But I was gonna say, who was it? Was it BG or who was it that was? I think it was BG.
Comparing
but like, you think about like comparing, like, how do I say it? I guess like making fun of something. Like, because in sports they do it all the time. Like the worst teams, like the Raiders, they're a joke right now. And you see all these Twitter handles making fun of them. I see it, and it's funny to me. But like, that's just how it is. Like, the losers are gonna get made fun of. Like, I see it's like the same thing.
The first thing when Cognito told me that happened, I was like, yo, Mike Ybarra can't even go to the store about someone saying they got no games.
Bro, Juju can't even tweet no more without somebody talking about
him. And poor Phil Spencer literally can't make a comment on it. He completely tearing the statement apart. I was like, these people just need to stop talking, like, completely.
Like, people keep saying, "Oh, that's why Juju play Fortnite, because ball new." They've been going in on it, man.
And people were attacking Mike because he said he played more on PC. I was like, the majority of these people play nothing but PC. I think the only one that actually plays Xbox on the actual Xbox is Phil Spencer. The rest play PC. The rest play PC.
So he an idiot.
Yeah, people just gotta lighten up, man. Sports players get joked on all the time. Sports teams. This is what it is.
Bruh. First Star Meme just put another one up.
Hold on, let me go see.
I got it right here.
Erica, we got some more Patreon questions.
We got a lot, actually. We can just like
we can finish out with those.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Redhead.
Okay.
All right.
All right, bro.
Right now. You saying goodbye?
I got to get ready for work.
All right. Addict, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Being on. I'll talk to you guys later.
Catch you later.
Hardhead, definitely stay away from the streams, man.
All right. Have a good night.
See you.
Okay, so Red Hood 420 asks, what new game series a few of you interested in trying out for the new year? Wait, yeah. What new game series are a few of you interested in trying out for the new year? I think you guys should try out Yakuza. I actually did play Yakuza 0, so I've tried that.
Oh,
what happened?
They got him again, dog.
Oh man, he didn't.
Oh,
They got him again.
Press start me.
No.
Alex gonna love that one. He's gonna love.
That's fine.
Oh, he lucky the camera's glitched out.
You know what the shittiest part about that? I left and looked at the screen, and I was like, "Well, man, I messed up. I messed up their little thing. I'll go in there and just stay in there at least, so I won't mess up the outlay." And I was like, "Why did my camera turn the fuck on?"
Oh, I missed.
Oh no, it did get him. It did.
I was
get him.
reading.
Oh.
All
right, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll stay on. I'm gonna mute my mic.
All right.
Bye. I missed it.
What you were saying?
So a new series that you want to get in for 2019, just real quick.
Isn't that Judge Eyes game coming out next year supposedly?
Yeah,
I think
the same team that made Yakuza series.
It's like within the family. Yeah.
That's my answer too.
Yeah, I want to try that out. I do want to try out Yakuza too. I got the version that was free on PlayStation, but I want to start with 0, so I'll start there.
Yeah.
Too much. I got every game except for 6 and Kiwami 2, so I'm doing a full Yakuza playthrough. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh dang. Another man. I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
Oh, they had another. Oh, I'm gonna play Fallout New Vegas because.
What? Oh, you said New Vegas. All right.
Yeah,
maybe just revisiting. Oh,
I was
sorry,
about to roast you, dog.
Get down.
I played 4 and 76, and this gonna be my last chance.
Mine's is definitely.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Yeah, I was about to say mine's is definitely Shadow Tide Twice.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, it's like a new. Yeah, it's a new.
I think he means like a established series of.
Oh, like
going back and playing all the God of War games or some shit like that.
Oh.
Well, Judge, I was like, no, Judge.
Yeah, Judge Eyes wouldn't count then either.
Yeah, that's
you'd have to say Yakuza then, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what he suggested.
I ain't playing Yakuza. That shit got too much reading.
It is a lot of reading. It is. It's good though. The story's good. I don't know. I guess just revisiting some more Resident Evil maybe because. And I haven't really ran through that whole series. I really haven't. I've played like a couple. Yeah. So it could be that, or even just continuing some DMC because I need to play DMC 3. So yeah.
All right.
That's what I got. Next question.
Yeah.
Okay, Tony plays games. That we already talked about this. Is Review Tech and Dreamcast guy really racist, or is people that are overreacting? Yeah, I think it's reaching a bit.
Yeah, I don't think we can call it
racist. Like Jack said, they just cloud chasing.
It's more of that. Yeah, we agreed on that.
Yeah.
Okay, next is the Jay Harvey segment.
Oh Lord, buckle up.
That's a long comment, right?
Buckle up.
This is a long one, so get some snacks. But okay, he says, "My bad last week. Work been off the chain. I hope everyone had a good year. Congrats again to Alex and his lady on the baby. Worst gaming moments this year for you. Blandrew wants to be a part of Nintendo so bad he keeps a Joy-Con up his ass.
Oh my god!
And one in his mouth, thinking he's a Switch. Wow!
Damn.
Wow! Man be walking around like I'm a hybrid.
Oh my god!
Please. Why that white? Wait, what? Why that white dude y'all on last week looked like Andy Milonakis?
Talking about Fang?
Fang. Oh, shout out to Fang. Kev the Gamer looks like John Sally. My man's head was putting in work in those headphones.
Oh my god.
Jimmy's car grinds on the pavement upon entry. Kofi's so black they had to do an emissions test on him before he entered Cali.
Wow.
This is getting crazy. Happy New Year, everyone. Hope a brother can hop on the podcast one day. Yeah, for sure, Jay. For sure.
Oh, Jay Harvey on the pod. I'm fucking with that.
Yeah,
He's gotta be on.
Right. He's always coming through, man. We'd love to have you on, Jay Harvey, for real.
Oh,
Man,
man.
like John Sally, no, those fucked up.
He kind of, now that I think about it, a little bit. Shout out to Kev.
Wow.
Fang is forever Andy Milonakis now. It's lit.
Fire.
So-
we
so I
sure
guess-
called him that shit.
He was asking worst gaming moment. I want to say Sinner. Screw that game. That was terrible this year.
It was
I
worse
didn't
than
want-
below? Worse than below?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yes.
I had that game 2
Below's
weeks
good.
early.
Below's good. It's just they did some things wrong, but
Worst gaming moment this year? Let me go look at the game.
Worst gaming
Sinner.
moment.
easy.
I'll definitely say my worst gaming moment this year was falling asleep on stream.
Damn, that's a fresh one, too. That's a fresh one.
Yeah.
It really is.
Damn.
Ooh.
Worst gaming
I'm
moment.
I'm disappointed in how many games I beat this year. Shit, that was my worst moments.
Y'all make me feel bad for actually beating a lot of games. Like,
No,
goddamn.
I doubled what I did like last year, so I know like next year I'm about to go crazy.
Then that's sad, J man.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I guess my worst gaming moment is probably like how disappointing Red Dead Online is so far. Very, very lackluster. You know, I'm still putting in hours. Just boring, kind of. It ain't got most of the shit the regular game got in it. Like, it was opposite on Red Dead when it had more shit to do than the regular game, but this is the opposite. I can't condone it.
Yeah, you were really looking forward to that too.
No, I finally formed the Giddy Up gang. If y'all see me online, come through. We still doing missions and all that.
You really spent $200, though.
Yes, I did, bro. Bro, they
I could
finessed
have just
with the
changed
horse.
the name of my posse, Jack Move. Goddamn.
Fuck you. Hey, listen, bro. The horse stalls, they finesse with the prices on that?
Yeah, it's like it depends on the horse you have, and the better your horse, the more it costs to
The fourth stall costs $500 to get, bro.
That's
Oh yeah,
ridiculous.
I told you that they go up. What is it? $50 every time.
That's
No.
damn ridiculous.
It's 50 or 100. One of them
The
two.
the third stall costs $100 to buy. The fourth one costs $500 to buy.
Oh, I ain't
And
see
the,
that.
the fifth one costs like $1,000 something, bro.
Oh, that's bullshit.
I was like,
I
what
ain't
the
see that.
fuck? Yeah, it's crazy.
Press Start memes got added.
Oh,
They're quick. They caught it.
Shout out to Press Start Memes.
Oh my god.
Red Dead do got some shit similar to Battle Royale mode. It's not like 100 people on the map and all that, but like it got it to where the map close and shrink down. You got
God
the last
damn
two
it.
left.
Though.
So
It's similar
I
to
got
Battle Royale.
my worst gaming moments. I know them.
All right, what's up?
It's like 3 of them I can think of that I was interested in and excited for at the same time. One of them is Sea of Thieves. I was actually interested, and I played the beta, and then when I got the game, I was like, it's the same thing, and I was really disappointed about. I felt like the game just didn't have a progression system. Really good-looking game and interesting concept, just disappointing. The second one was State of Decay. I couldn't get in the first one because I just thought it was a game that performed horribly as far as like it just wasn't optimized well, and I felt like the same with the second one. Like it was just, to me, it was like, oh, this is a remaster of the first one. Basically, that's what I kind of felt. It was a very, to me, just a not polished game at all. And then my third one was Fallout 76. I got in that game and I was excited. And what really bothered me more than anything wasn't a lot, because there was a lot of fake outrage about a lot of stuff. There was a lot of misconceptions. Oh, I can't delete this, and I can't, and that was on the PC. People weren't telling the whole truth. Everybody wanted to be, it's kind of like Jack Moose said, everybody wanted to be on that clout chasing, I hate Fallout 76, instead of actually telling the truth. Because, me and Luke had to talk about this, and I had problems with the game. It wasn't that I didn't have problems. My main and biggest problem with that game was the way they told the story was trash. There were no NPCs.
Yeah,
that
tapes.
made it bad to me. Yes, I hated that. Like, you would get an interesting story and you go and it's a robot. You're like, wait, what the heck? This story was interesting. And that's what disappointed me more than anything with that game in the way the company finessed people with the bags and all that stuff. But you know, I think that's people didn't even realize that until somebody said something. Everybody just wanted to have that I want to hate Fallout mode. So everybody was looking for it. That's what I kind of feel like. Everybody wanted to have that I want to hate Fallout mode. And so they were looking for anything negative about the game. And some, you know, I think Fallout, for all intents and purposes, is not a great game. I think about Fallout 76 that could be implemented well. I think Bethesda needed more time to develop that game, but that was a horrible moment for me this year. I can honestly say that.
Hey, damn, you had laid out some moments there.
No, I mean, because if we're being honest, anybody who actually played the game, they tell you it's not like a bad game, dog.
No, it's not.
Other than the tape shit, it's not a bad game. Because I played the game extensively. It's not a bad game at all. But people on the outside just looking for some attention, some hate, some clout chase.
Exactly.
That's all it is. Shit, like I doubt Young I even picked up the game. This man got 23 dozen videos on the fucking game.
There's a lot of people like that didn't even play and they were making videos.
Yeah, I think most of it is people making videos on what other people had experienced in the game, not like their own experiences.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
We're going again.
That's cool. You want to go to the next question?
We're almost done. Yeah, there's two more.
Okay.
Francisco, aka Burro, asks, "What's the funniest you guys seen? If your answer isn't head passing out drunk live on stream, you're wrong."
Hold on, you broke up a little bit.
Yeah, what's the funniest moment you had? That what you said?
In 2018, and then he says, "If your answer isn't hard passing out drunk live, you're wrong."
Oh no, I got one better than that. I don't know if this was 2018 or not though.
What was it?
When Smooth got drunk on live stream, he fell out his shirt.
Oh, that was funny.
I don't know. That shit was so funny.
That was last year, though. That didn't happen.
Was it last year?
That was Best Buy Theory episode 3. I remember that shit. Was that last year, bro?
Let me look it up. Let me look it up. That was hilarious.
Anything Smooth did
when he was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, then he flipped out.
Yeah, this shit was funny.
Yeah,
dog.
Streamed 1 year ago.
Oh, that was last year.
Okay. On Christmas, when Smooth was losing the hard head in live, and he got up and started punching his PS4 and pulled the Ethernet cord out.
He did,
Wow.
He punched the whole console.
Is that what
We're
he punched
forgetting.
That's why I know he in the chat bullshitting about beating me twice in live. This man got up and punched the shit out of his PlayStation, then pulled the plug out the back.
Bruh, I was rolling out saying that shit.
Was that when he posted?
No, that was Christmas. That was Christmas this year.
The big one with Smooth was Bloodborne. That was this year. That was
it?
Good.
Was it?
Oh my god!
He punched his chair. I mean, I made a whole montage of him, so I know all the moments.
This game don't got microtransactions.
Hold on.
When he sees Father G,
We need a montage of everything.
No, Erica made one
in 2018.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Everything he
Bloodborne.
punched?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
I'm about to say,
Bloodborne,
everything he punched in 2018, because he punched his monitor, he punched his controller, he punched his PlayStation, he punched his desk.
Didn't he do a front flip when he beat it and bumped his head on the end of the bed?
In the hotel.
Yeah, Attic was there. I think Attic and
he did a front flip and bust his head. What the fuck?
What?
When he beat the game.
When he finally beat the final boss.
What the fuck? I didn't even know about that.
And banged his head on the bottom of the bed in the hotel.
I wish I would have been. I would have been fucking crying.
That was a fun montage to me. It took me a long time, but it was fun.
Oh,
damn, Smooth was hilarious, bro.
Man.
That was funny though.
I'm trying to think other funny moments. I mean, I
think when we all played Sea of Thieves was pretty fucking funny.
I remember Kofi, yo. Yeah.
You pulled out the blanket on that shit. Was that? Yeah, that was this year.
Yeah, we was all riding on the fucking ship, just riding on the water, just looking at each other, not doing nothing. This blanket and went to sleep.
Alright.
That shit happened this year, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, a lot did happen this year.
Anything else?
Think wasn't this the same? You know what? Because I'm Smooth was getting clowned for getting his first play and a trophy in the game. I think on PlayStation. I think it was a really bad game. I can't remember.
Yeah, that was like a month ago.
Yeah, he was
Ocean Boy or some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, and I watched the video and I was like, okay, I'm thinking it's gonna be like, what is this game he's playing? It was hard. I was like, okay. And he was happy he got a platinum. And I thought that was just pretty funny. I was like, man, I thought it'd be like Spider-Man or God of War. Nope. It was some
the game smooth play, bro. I have never seen most of them games in my life. And I be knowing the obscure games, but I be seeing shit. I'm like, bro, where did you find this?
I don't know where he finds it.
That joint be looking crazy.
A good one for me is when I cook my rice on stream.
No, we ain't talking about that.
My whole cooking stream was fire. Y'all can't be.
No, your mukbang stream was fire. That cooking shit, stop that.
The cooking stream was the shit. You tripping? I did a second one where I made a sandwich.
Oh, you put all that mayonnaise on it, it popped out your mouth when you took a bite. Stanky ass, man.
Ain't no such thing as too much mayonnaise on a sandwich, though.
No.
No comment.
Oh, I know. Oh, wait. I know the funniest in the gaming community that I've seen, because I watch a lot of the podcasts. And what's this guy's name? The Next Gen 720 guy was talking about one of the guys smoking crack, and he had a crack pipe, and they made these memes with these crack pipes, and I was dying. I think it was me or something like that.
Who's smoking crack? Wait a minute.
Gen 720, I think he had D-Batch or one of those guys, and he was like, he's like, I saw you smoking crack on the live stream, and it had me crying. He's like, yeah, you was hitting that pipe, and you talking about everything's good in moderation. And I was just crying.
What the fuck?
What's going on? Real serious. And I was like, hold on, what the hell? And then like people, he had like this whole thing. He was like, come on, man, you smoking crack? He's like, come on, man, you know I don't smoke crack. You know my kids watch my stream. Why you playing? And it was just hilarious because he just seemed so sincere about it. Zaire seemed so sincere that this guy really smoked crack, and it just had me crying. I was like, this is the funniest crap I've ever seen. Like, he's like, yeah, come on, man. He was like, you had that glass. He's like, you were smoking. I was like, oh my god,
that's hilarious.
It was so funny because he was really serious, and the guy was so upset. He was like, man, you telling people I smoke crack. He's like, man, come on, man, you telling me that wasn't crack you put in there? He's like, that wasn't an asthma pump, that was a crack pipe. He's like, you told me everything was good in moderation. I was dying.
Hey, Loki, I need a link to that.
That shit hilarious.
That shit do sound funny.
Oh, was that this year?
I don't even know
Yes.
What this year?
Jack, when NBA Live? No.
What's that?
Jack NBA Live. No, Jack NBA Live Wild Out definitely was.
That wasn't this year?
Oh, y'all talking about 2K?
No, you was on live, sir.
When the fucking ball went all the way up in the air, and you was like, "It's the NASA DLC
or some
shit
that was
like
funny.
that."
I think I know what they're talking about.
Bro, I done raged so much at them fucking games, man.
It's like, where the fuck did the ball go? It's the NASA DLC.
I do remember the ball flying in the
I remember if that was this year.
Your Persona stream, was that this year, Jack?
That was last year.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Presto Memes has the clip right here.
Yeah, they got
time out, and then he fell out the chair.
Oh, he got it. Fire. Yeah, this was smooth. Like a goddamn sure.
Someone in the chat said your Fortnite stream.
Oh yeah, the Fortnite Weapon Wheel game night. That was lit.
That was funny.
Did y'all end up winning it?
Hell no.
Got smoked.
We got close, bro. Smooth started shooting at somebody for no reason, bro.
Oh my god.
Got the whole crew wiped.
Crazy.
That's hilarious. When did you break your PC, Jack? Wasn't it this year?
No.
Was that this year? No, that was from that last
I
Tuesday.
think that was last year.
Yeah,
that was funny too.
That was a year or so ago.
I swear you broke a laptop. That had me crying.
Definitely broke that motherfucker.
Man, destroyed it. I was like, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Man, god damn.
All right,
that was like the one time I wish you had a
yeah, that would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
All right, the last question is from Luis Salazar. What's your favorite piece, guys?
Hold on. You broke up.
You broke up.
Again? Okay,
Yeah.
from Salazar. He asks, what's your favorite piece of video game clothing that you guys own?
Ooh.
Hold
on, I gotta go.
One of my followers had sent me a Resident Evil 7 t-shirt that they got from PAX East earlier this year because I played RE7 on stream. They sent it to me right after that. I think that's the only thing I really got. And I guess that's mine because sentimental value and shit.
The only gaming clothes I got a Shantae shirt. That joint fire. I wore that on live stream before. I got a PlayStation shirt recently. Wish they make a hoodie of this. I need to get the fucking hoodie. I ain't know that. And I won a Journey scarf from Sony Santa Monica. What was that, like 2 years ago?
I remember that.
You gotta wear that.
I know it's still in the paper and all that. I got it still. So that's pretty dope.
Oh wait, you know what mine is? I'm about to go put it on right now. I'll be right back, though.
About to pull out that onesie, though.
Oh, not the Twitch onesie, bro.
Not the onesie.
I guess that counts. Does that count?
You know, I mean, he got the other thing too. What's the thing called? A romper? No, if you put on a fucking romper, I'm leaving. If you put on a romper, I'm leaving, dog.
I don't have a single piece of gaming clothing. Now that I'm thinking about it.
Oh, what a fraud!
I don't have a shirt.
I know, right? This is crazy.
You don't got a Yoshi?
No, I don't
gaming clothes are lit, dog.
I got a Bloodborne shirt that I really like. That's probably my favorite.
Oh my god.
What about the custom logo shirt you got? That custom logo shirt you got?
Which one? The mine? Yeah. Well, that's my own logo, but yeah, I guess I can.
Yeah, that's gaming.
Yeah, that'll count. Yeah. I love that Bloodborne stuff.
I definitely got to get some more gaming related stuff in 2019 though.
I need to find me a hoodie, bro. I need a
shirts. Hoodie, bro. Now, I've been meaning to get some. I might buy a Weapon Wheel shirt. Fuck it.
Oh, fire!
I might go get that Jack move Weapon
Wheel. Oh, that's fire right there.
I got that in Heather Gray. I might have to pull up with that.
We might.
I like the Heather Gray.
Yeah. This is my favorite gaming paraphernalia.
Okay.
Got the controller hat.
The controller hat.
Yeah, I like Nintendo, man. I'm a Nintendo guy, but I just can't continue with the company.
That's a fire hat.
Nah, look, they started me with gaming, so I always give them respect. But I just, I love this hat.
I can appreciate that.
I don't even wear hats, but I like Nintendo stuff so much, and I respect their their franchises. I couldn't do the last couple of consoles. The Switch, I'm okay. I'm doing it. The Wii U, yeah, they got me. The Wii, they got me. But I haven't liked their console really since the GameCube.
I don't blame you, dog.
Nah.
Yeah.
I think that's it, y'all. I think we gonna wrap it up there. Final episode of the Press Start podcast.
Oh, there he is.
I tried to wrap it up. They can't even see him. Hold on.
Oh yeah, they can't see him.
The boxes is fucked up, so I'm gonna have
to show all of us. Like, make a big box.
Shout out to Addy.
All right, you're right.
I would just do that. Make it easy.
That's hilarious.
Because they're like, we can't see.
Oh man, y'all know y'all remember the romper dog with the sexy leg, dog.
Y'all should be able to see this man hard head now.
They were saying we need the Press Start merch. Hopefully next year.
Yeah, when is Press Start getting merch?
Yeah,
y'all a little late to that party.
Next year, we definitely gonna try and get some merch
that's
for
what
y'all.
Kofi said so.
But yeah, it's definitely been a dope year. I hope everybody had a great 2018. Hopefully your 2019 will be even better. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's to everybody. We're gonna do our outros. Erica, you want to say peace out to the people?
Yeah, peace out, you guys. Thanks for a good year. I feel like this was really start. So I just wanted to tell you guys that. Thanks for the support, and we will see you next year. We'll be even stronger. So yeah, you guys.
All right, Jack.
To piggyback off what Eric and J-Main said, I definitely appreciate y'all rocking with the podcast. I appreciate y'all rocking with Weapon Wheel, my live streams, anything that y'all do positive that impacts my life positively. I can't do nothing but be eternally grateful for that. So I will say thank y'all. Happy New Year. And yeah, we gonna be back next year. Better than ever.
All right, Hardhead.
Ooh, y'all know Press Start had a good year this year, dog.
You was doing good, bro. You was doing good, bro.
I had to do one more for Press Start before 2018 is over. It had to get one more good. Ooh, just one good one, dog. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me as much as y'all did this year. I know Press Start had a real good year this year. Y'all gonna have a much better year next year, dog.
Appreciate it, bro.
Oh, just one quick thing. Make sure y'all check out Usual Suspects podcast on Fridays at 3 p.m. on YouTube, sir.
No doubt.
And
no doubt.
One more thing. Never forget the.
Oh my God!
Whoa, my God! Sit your ass down, man.
Sit that.
Sit the fuck down, bro. Hey, bro, I see your balls. I'm never coming back. We not gonna be back if your balls slip out, my guy. We're not gonna be back.
No, it's nothing like that. I think it make my booty look good too.
Yo!
Come on, man.
Yo! He wildin'.
They're like, end the podcast.
Somebody come collect that booty. Somebody come collect this man.
Oh, man.
Somebody come.
What a way to end the
Frogs.
In the podcast, player.
I'm trying to, but Frogs. Frogs, do your outro, please.
Shoot.
I'm a sexy man, dog. I gotta remind everybody.
I'm a sexy
Frogs, you want to do your
man.
outro?
I think Frogs is in shock right now.
Frogs said, "Fuck this podcast." I don't blame him.
Frogs Dope Gaming.
I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you.
Make sure y'all hit the like button.
Yes.
Get out of here.
Hit that like button. Y'all can find me on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, JMain518. Happy New Year.
So this Frogs Dope Gaming.
I think he might be delayed.
You good? Oh man, he's really in shock. You need to see it again, dog.
Yo, stop.
Sit the fuck down, bro. Sit the fuck
End
down.
it.
And we appreciate Game Daddy for pulling up on us. We out, man. Oh
Nice
my
slap,
God.
though. See you guys next year.
Happy New Year.